weaving with a steady hand these shadows, whether false or true. I put aside a doubt which asks, among these phantoms, what are you? Let us begin!
Stop it.
Stop.
Hello.
You turned off your modulator.
Welcome to the D&D Oddities D&D show. The D&D.
The D&D, the show.
All the D's. Yes.
Wow.
Well, easy now. That's the after show. Well, welcome everybody. Hope you've been having a great week. Hope you're having a great weekend. Before we kick off the story from where we left off, we're going to go around and introduce all the players, starting with Rose.
Ah, it's me. I'm playing Rose. I wasn't ready. Here's a water bottle. Thank you.
I'll take it. Across from there, we've got Cult.
Timora, I love you. Got a lot on your plate. Timora, I'll hug you. Now change my fate. It's not as good as the water bottle. We need a water. I have an empty can.
And you've got Cool Ranch Doritos. You're gonna be okay.
Not supported by Dorito.
No, nor Pepsi, but you will see a lot of both. Down from there, we have Nagheim.
I hate it here. I'm Zanzan. I play Nagheim, the Drow Wizard.
You just killed Jason.
I'm trying. And last but not least, Viria.
You guys know what the first rule of Fight Club is? Be yourself and have fun. And I play Viria. You don't get my real name. Fuck you.
All right,
Oh,
so,
shit, I forgot my gun.
well, god damn it, you're screwed now.
I know.
Not sponsored
How
by
are you
Guru.
gonna make it?
Do you want to bounce out and get it real quick?
Yes, I do.
No worries, you
Hang
go do
over to
that.
Vanson.
Chuck, you're gonna read the recap from last time?
I will read the recap.
Awesome.
Where is it? If I can find it. Oh, there you are.
It's where all the recaps are, Chuck.
Where they all are.
Where they are
Oh,
every
right.
week, Chuck.
Riddles in the dark. The Oddities, Thorndyke, and his crew in tow find themselves in a room holding 6 obelisks within, understanding that they need to complete a puzzle of sorts by willingly subjecting themselves to a form of pain within each of the tomb's rooms to continue forward. What does that look like? Mimers. Oh yeah, you're going through the tomb. Cool. Oh, and there's pain! There's pain! Give me pain. Show it on your face. I want anguish. I want misery. Oh, it's good. They eventually overcome this new challenge and acquire a music box of sorts. They return to the treasure room with the monkey in the cage and the music room to its unsettling orchestra to collect the items they need to finish reconstructing the music box. Give me a music box. Give me that sweet tinkling sound. Turn that crank. Turn it harder. I love it. Stop. That's enough. The crew then returns to the door marked with 5 skulls at the center of the Tomb of Horrors. They manage to slip inside and investigate the area. How do you investigate? Give me your best detective. Where's your deerstalker hat and your magnifying glass? Give it to me. Yes, you're peering, you're seeing all. But find nothing except for the 6 cages made from different types of metal. With Thorndyke's help, the Oddities figure out that each metal corresponds to a type of elemental damage, and that 6 people must step into the cages at the same time to suffer that damage and reveal the way forward. How are you going to find your way forward? Experiencing pain, anguish again. Oh, where was I? Very Colt, Rose, and Thorndyke and 2 of Thorndyke's crew volunteer, and steps leading further down are revealed. However, Thorndyke is unable to escape his cage, which is lowered down deeper into the tomb's depth. Dun dun dun! Brought to you by the Oddities players.
I don't fucking know what just happened.
Encore, encore.
I was like, how do you mime any of that?
No more, no more.
I thought there was a little moment of like, dance for me, monkey, dance in there.
Oh, it was all dance for me, monkey.
I looked up at the point when you were saying like, "Oh, you're in pain. Show me pain. Show me pain." And Fred starts choking herself, and like, you said, "Oh, that's good." And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What is going on?" And I felt so bad afterwards because I see her barrette just smacking her in the face. Way to
I give it my all, okay?
Way to commit.
That's
Point
part
of
is-
inspiration for Rose.
Hey,
the
that's
bit.
commitment. Oh, Ari's left in the cold.
Oh. If you were doing something, Ari, I'm sorry, my attention was stolen away by Fred.
There was a lot of commitment all over. I think, honestly, guys in chat, I think Ari also deserves an inspiration.
I'll remember
that was,
this, Jason.
That was some
I'll
good work.
remember.
To be fair, I was looking at Ahi.
Yeah.
While you were choking yourself?
Yes.
That's what they all do.
That's fair.
And so,
Whew.
with that, you all find yourselves exiting your respective cages. 2 members of Thorndyke's crew as well. Now, you all might have something in mind that you want to do, but just to be on the safe side, I'll get you all to make a general perception check. Very low DC.
Okay, I'm gonna try and roll these with my actual dice because I've been having the worst luck.
Hey.
RNG,
dirty
this is not kind to you on
No,
roll 20.
never.
You're gonna
Not
do good.
anywhere.
I
Okay.
didn't
So-
load into roll 20 yet.
and
but I
that
got a
rolled
dirty
off.
20.
Oh yeah.
And no, it's not kinder to me. So perception, that's a 10.
That's the DC.
Oh, well, there you go.
And Negheim.
My roll 20 wasn't loaded when I did it, but I
No
got
worries.
a dirty 20.
Cool, cool.
that's 3
So
dirty
20, 20, 20,
20s.
and a 10.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, it's sticking it to you.
Excellent. And that's why you don't get inspiration. No.
That's a kick in the shin.
No.
Wow.
So that is just me being a dick. So what you do see is a little bit of a hint. As soon as the other members of Thorndyke's crew exit the cages, they dive into their bags and take a potion of healing to recover from the damage that they took.
I'm gonna kill you, Jason.
What? I did
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe I still have a greater healing potion.
I think I might be
Yeah.
right. Well, I do have
do.
one superior, but I'm gonna save that one. Colt's gonna head over to the stairs and sort of like gesture for everyone to sort of stay back as he quickly gives it a check for traps.
What are you checking for traps? I'm sorry.
The stairs that sort of sunk down, a
Yep.
la Indiana Jones style.
You bet,
Oh,
you bet.
healed at 50.
I'm going to use my potion of supreme healing.
Okay.
Finally.
Jason, am I still frightened?
Oh snap! Yeah,
What were you
'Cause
frightened
Col-
from?
we were frightened.
Colt
You
and I,
said
from
we were
knowledge.
frightened of the room.
We were frightened of the
knowing.
room because of the knowledge of knowing who it belongs to.
Oh, that's a good point.
It was 10 minutes, and that was...
Oh, yeah, I'd say you are
Oh.
then.
It was... Yeah, because it happened... Colt got frightened first.
Yeah.
And it happened a bit before we did the cage stuff.
Yeah, I'd say 10 minutes hasn't gone by since then. Might be getting close, but not yet. But
Cool.
keep me posted, because it might... Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
I'll
so...
take a superior potion of healing.
Okay. So Viria's got 43 points back.
Yep.
Negham, you got 28 points back.
No, 15.
Oh.
I clicked it twice by mistake.
Oh, okay. Good being honest. Rose, you get 20 points back. I know. I feel
That's
that.
a lot of blood.
I'm gonna take other potions of healing.
Okay.
It's a regular one. Oh my god!
All that hoarding. Oh no.
That's
What's that one?
tragic.
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, you could have gotten a 4 on that.
Well, good news. I'm up over 50 HP.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed.
This is a bad time to brag, but thanks. Good to know.
Look, I can't half damage.
Can we do? Do you think it's allowed to use a point of inspiration to re-roll a potion roll?
I would
You're the
allow it.
DM?
I know you would.
Yeah. You're the DM.
I know I
If
am,
someone-
but we're
if
all
someone
Dungeons and
queried-
Dragons players, so
If someone queried me, I would say yes.
Rose, if you want to use your inspiration, go for it.
See,
On
I would say
either
only
one,
for,
on
like,
either
good
one.
ones.
Yeah.
I would only say for like the superior and greater, because other ones it's kind of like.
What's
I
the
would feel
point?
like it'd
Yeah,
be a
do
waste.
it on superior.
Well, I'll say not both, but one of them she can. And I'd say go for
Yeah.
the superior because better odds. So yeah, go for it if you want.
Yeah, I'll reroll the superior. Thank you.
No worries.
That was
7 more
better.
points.
Yeah.
Seven
Better.
more. That's
Yeah.
7 more. That can come into play later. That'll circle around and we'll be like, good thing you got the 7 points.
Exactly.
To be fair, I'm already saying, good thing you got those 7 points.
No, but the thing with potions is that they're all D4s, so like technically it's like hard to like if you score a 1, then you'll get a 4 at most
Mhm.
if you re-roll it.
Yeah.
So like that's why the difference doesn't seem as huge, but it's still a huge difference in a way.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. At the top of all this, though, somebody wanted to make an investigation check that we just kind of right by. Colt,
okay.
go for it.
Investigations. 15.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So you see that it is a stone pathway that seems to. There wasn't necessarily like any kind of circle or any kind of like pattern along the ground that would have indicated that this was even there. It just kind of melded out of the stone and then just kind of set. And you can see like it's almost as if it's part of the stone. It's not like brick and then down, brick then down. It just kind of morphed into this kind of pattern down. But it does spiral in a fairly large curl that kind of goes around the corner and out of sight into darkness. But as for traps or anything like that, you don't see anything that would indicate that.
Okay.
Viria?
Okay, so just so we're clear, like from what I remember, like Thorndyke was in a cage and that got lowered down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all felt the room kind of shift and then came to a stop. And you all kind of got a little jostled. And then once it stopped, the cage just kind of lowered into the ground and then a sort of iris sealed it above it. So
Okay,
he's,
so there's like no like hole or anything that we can look
no.
down into.
Well, the only hole is technically the stairs that are now appearing there.
Any hole is a goal.
Any hole is a goal.
So yeah, I'll move to stand next to Colt who's investigating the stairs.
He looks up at her and is like, yeah, I think we're clear to go down the stairs.
I mean, it's the only way forward at this point.
Yeah, and he just sort of gives her a bit of a longer look, like denoting we could just go,
Well,
and then waits for her reaction.
I just kind of like stare back for a while and I'm like, well, I mean, the doors back at the entrance were closed on us.
Oh yeah. And he's gonna start to creep down very quietly.
I'll
Okay.
follow.
You see that the rest of Thorndyke's crew kind of gathers behind you guys. If you issue them orders to kind of go ahead, you can do that. If you want them to stay behind you guys, that's cool too. But following the stone pathway, descending lower and lower beneath the undead throne room above, You are having to push through, almost cut through, thick sinew-like cobwebs that lead lower and lower down to the depths. Reaching the bottom of this spiraling staircase, that was a hard word to say, spiraling staircase. You are met with a large, thank you. You are met with a large archway where a solid stone door blocks your path forward. In the center of the door is a diamond-shaped hole where resting at the bottom point is a thin metallic pin embedded in the tip of an extending skeletal finger. What do you do?
Well, that's an invitation if I've seen one.
I think we should probably ask the crew to wait up there. I don't want to create some sort of choke point with a bunch of bodies.
I mean, we
Thoughts?
could also send them ahead, in a sense, but,
I mean, we'd have to be willing to either be the first sacrifices or send them in as sacrifices for whatever can be triggered.
Well,
no,
let's see
I
if
mean,
anything-
in a sense, this crew has already lost a lot, so, let's not waste their lives any further.
Let's see what we got. And I'm going to explore the door. Show me your secrets. As in, if it's trapped, and what is this? It's a finger, you said?
Yep, just like that, with a pin sticking
Guidance.
out of it.
Pins
Oh.
I'm curious to know what Nagheim is thinking, because it's probably not what I came up with.
Let me get my pens down.
My brain went more like prick your finger on the
Blood. Yeah, I went blood too, for sure.
the spinning wheel.
Spindle.
Yeah.
Spindle. Yeah.
Proud
I'm
Mary,
going
keep on
to-
turning.
Yeah.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Rolling on the D20. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Let's keep going.
I'm going to see if there's any other way to open the door, and if there is not, I will look with the big worried puppy dog eyes, and then maybe prick my finger.
Okay, I'll let you make an
No,
investigation check.
I
Good.
won't let him do it. So
Okay, let's
you can
explore
investigate,
first.
but
I'll investigate first. 13.
You had guidance.
Ooh.
Oh,
15.
there you go. Nothing else seems to indicate any like door handle, lock, any kind of arcane runes of anything that you've seen before. And it's kind of staring you in the face.
And we zoom in very close to that finger, moving towards the pin.
ow.
Touch me!
Red that voice, but I'll just snatch his hand.
Oh wait,
Like-
do you want to touch the side of your thing and we'll actually do it? Come on, ET phone home, go up, up. I can only go this down far. Stop teasing it. There we go. It was stupid. But that's us. Pricking your
Col-
finger upon the pin.
No,
No.
I
No.
snatched
Oh.
his wrist out of the air.
snatched
Yeah.
me away, and Colt looks at Viria like, well,
I'm like,
what
what
did
are
you
you doing?
expect?
No.
It's kinda, it looks like it's the only way through, unless anyone has a little spare blood. I mean,
I
it's
look to the
really-
others.
It's really obvious that this is what.
Yeah, I
we're
know, but
supposed
I'm
to
not
do.
gonna let you do it.
Why
I
not?
could do it.
Well, can you afford to take the damage?
Anyone who wants to can make a perception check.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking too hurt.
17.
Okay.
8.
17,
Oh.
17, 24, and 8.
I give up. Yeah, I give up.
Well, you know what? Try one and roll 20. It won't count. We'll count the 8, but I just want to see if you get better odds in roll 20 or D&D Beyond. I mean,
I do 14.
Way!
this is funny. All right, so
It's not.
the rest of you, as Viria and Cult are kind of having a go between about like who's pricking who kind of thing, you look back and see the rest of Thorndyke's crew, and they're just like, I got 10. We could just do this.
Which one of you has family?
I mean, what if it's
Show of hands. Show of hands.
it could be poison or something. I actually have a fake hand that I
Yeah,
can
but-
use.
We might need
What fake hand?
blood.
Well, a dragon crystal hand.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
I never considered that there might be blood in your hand.
Yeah, always thought it was just like all crystal.
I thought maybe it
I
could
mean-
be rocks, you know? Because it's like
I mean,
crystal.
okay, if it needs blood, like I don't know what'll happen, but at least I'll
Well, let's try
get
with
to
dragon
poke
hand,
it,
then.
and yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like how he said yeah.
I'm just waiting for an actual confirmation. We got
I'm
it.
poking.
Yep.
Yeah, doing the thing.
Tink.
I wonder if it's dragon blood.
Just salt. Okay. Yeah, probably needs actual blood.
All right, nuts to this, and it.
Mm, mm.
Pricking your finger upon the pin and letting a tiny drop of your blood trickle down the length of it to the skeletal finger seems to trigger a minor effect. The pin slowly sinks deeper into the bone. The finger cuts in on itself, and the stone door slowly lowers to allow you passage into the room beyond.
I mean, what is this place obsession with blood? So cliche.
It's the
Can I look to Colt to make sure he's okay?
Not even a hit point gone.
Hey.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
Have
sometimes
a
you just
delayed
don't care for it.
effect, so I'll still keep an eye on him.
Yeah, for sure.
shall we?
Well, that feels
Uh,
anticlimactic after everything we've been through down here.
I'm going to creep forward and peer into the room real low, not
Okay.
like at normal head height, because
Okay.
that's how I always get knives in my chest.
No worries. So
And,
the rest of you, you stand at the entrance to what is a massive underground mausoleum. On either side of you, along the walls, are enormous stone statues depicting thin, withered figures dressed in ornate robes and holding a variety of elements or baubles in their hands. Looking out beyond from where you stand, there are a number of stone sarcophagi that rest on the floor of this tomb. Stone pillars reach the high ceilings on either side of the room, and running down the length of the floor lies a long rotted carpet with a color that has faded to molded black. A thick mist hovers along the ground, and Cult, taking your first step into the room, allows the cold to creep from the mist up your legs and deep into your core. Cautiously looking around the entire space, your vision can only see halfway in from where you stand, as a bright, white fog obscures the far end of this space. Now moving further into the room, towards the intense light at the far end of the space, your eyes begin to adjust from the darkness behind you to the brightness before you. And a towering statue begins to take shape. I'll get you to make a perception check, please.
Can I beckon Viria to be on my sticks?
Sure. I'll even say if anybody wants to make a perception check, you're more than welcome to.
Sure, I'll do it.
Colt, don't forget to guidance yourself.
Guidance.
17.
Whoa!
Look at you go. Your highest roll yet.
And
In like
that
weeks.
is a 16.
And Rose, was the 19 before, or is that your latest one?
That's my latest one.
Okay. So 19, 17, 13 plus 2, so that's 15. Nagheim has a 16.
Oh yeah.
In the center of the blinding light, for a moment, you all see a silhouette walking away from you towards the light. It might be that Thorndyke has freed himself from the cage once it reached the bottom of this chamber. But none of you remember Thorndyke dressed in what looks to be a dark hooded cloak. And before you can mention it to the others, the figure disappears into the light beyond. As your eyes adjust, you begin to see what must be the main mausoleum. You see the outline of what must be pillars that hold its roof above, what seem to be 2 entranceways at the front leading to a larger structure at the far end. Above the entrance, you see where the light from within the structure is shining outwards from 2 windows, with the mist that covers this floor seeping out of them. It's only when you get a mere 20 feet away from the entrance do you realize your mistake. This is no mausoleum. Those are not pillars or doors. And those are not brightly shining windows above. What sits before you is the skull of a long-dead ancient dragon. Light and frost pour out from within the skull and fills this tomb with such cold that none of you would survive long should you remain. And in the peripheral, stepping out from around the right side of the skull, his hand gently hovering over the gargantuan teeth that stand taller than himself, is Thorndyke. He turns back to look at everyone before setting his eyes on Virya.
Well, call me crazy, but I think we may have found ourselves a dragon shard.
How did you escape from the cage?
I'm pretty handy with my hands.
Insight.
Make an insight
Same.
check. And make an insight check. Make an insight check. Make an insight check.
You get an insight check. You get an insight check. Yeah.
19's not bad. Alright, Rose.
11.
That one. Yeah.
Colton Rose, easy enough. He's pretty skilled. I mean, from what you gained from him, Colt, especially in the last little while, you know he's pretty experienced, so it's not a far off bet.
I share that confident look with Virya, like,
Okay, I like just exchange a look with Colt, but I'll focus back on Thorndyke. So, where did you end up?
My cage is
After-
just over to the left there.
Is
Is
yeah,
it?
I suppose it is.
It's hard to see, but if you go around to the opposite side of the dragon skull, you'll find the empty cage there with the door ajar.
Then, but why did your cage only lower to here?
Who all got hurt?
Well, all of us who are inside. Colt, Rose.
and then 2
I
you
didn't.
threw. You didn't. I'm gonna take this breath to over the earring. Says, "Stay frosty." There, I just saw a hooded, cloaked figure before we got close enough, and that's all he's gonna say.
That sounds suspiciously like the figures we've been seeing for the last few months.
So how did you not get hurt, Thorndyke?
Well, it's
Well-
probably because Saphira is a white dragon, and your cage was frost, correct?
Yeah, but like I told you before, I came prepared.
Oh, you resistant? Oh yeah, you're resistant.
I'm immune.
Oh shit. How are you immune?
Tink, tink.
Speaking of which, I'm wearing
Yeah,
his
can I have that
armor.
back, by the way?
Yeah.
We're like, oh shit, fuck.
Well, while they're talking, he's just like, yeah, oh, you're resistant. Oh, that's cool. Let's get this thing off. And he's going to doff his armor to return to Viria. So, now what? Is the shard in the skull, or is it part
why
of
would
the skull?
why would a dragon skull be in a lich's lit? Am I saying that correctly, Nagaheim?
Say it with me now. Lich.
Lich's lair.
There you go.
Lich like bitch.
I guess, yeah.
I dig it. So, well, I don't know. That seems kind of self-explanatory. When you have an undead being and you find a dead thing, kind of goes hand in hand.
Well, I can't check for undead right now, can I? I think I used my.
I don't know.
My undead junk.
You're undead junk.
All this junk that I never use. I'm sure if we had anyone who cared, they'd be screaming at me.
Is
Nope,
that-
I used both Eyes of the Grave, so I
Okay.
cannot check.
Fair enough. Well, we have a dragon skull that's given off a lot of light and a lot of cold. What do you all want to do?
Try to find. He said there was a dragon shard.
Probably, maybe. Well,
He's
I'll
more
look
so
around.
saying it like the obvious thing, like we are looking for a dragon shard. Lo and behold, there's a dragon skull. You know, he's trying to make light of the situation a little bit.
Where did you see through the earring? Where did you see the figure? Colt.
And Colt's just gonna gesture to the area where the figure disappeared into the white mist.
Which would have been right into the skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards there.
Okay.
I'll follow her.
Okay.
And I'll start looking. Is there another exit to this room, or is it just the stairwell?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 19.
Excellent. Seems like there's the stairwell down. You can assume that wherever the cage lowered Thorndyke, there would be something there to bring it back out again, but it's fairly high ceilings in here. So exit-wise, probably not the best exit strategy. Other than that, as soon as you go like from one side of the skull to the other, it takes a little while. Your fear does wane off. Wane off? Whatever. It's gone.
Whew. Feeling so much better, weirdly,
Yeah.
in the dragon skull room.
But the only possible entrance way you can take a guess at would be the skull.
The skull is an exit?
I mean, if you're looking for pathways that lead anywhere else, I mean, it'd be the only other thing in this room, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shall we look for this shard?
I mean, I'm already
I'm
moving
freezing my balls off
into
right now, so.
the skull
Yeah.
towards where the figure
Okay.
was.
So the skull is currently jaws clenched tight. And it's massive enough that it would probably take you some time to look anywhere beyond like the 15 feet or so that are the size of its teeth.
But I'm there to assist Viri.
Fair enough.
There's got to be some way to get it to open up. It's been
I'm
all
gonna-
puzzles, it's been all pain.
What about force?
I'm gonna use my innate drow ability to just use detect magic. Because I just do that at will. It doesn't cost a spell slot. Just
But it's still a spell because it's
Yeah.
innate spell casting.
I would bend it that way, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a little less hardcore about it when it comes to like clerical kind of stuff, but yeah, no, that would be spell. Yeah.
Is there any way I can scramble up on top of the skull?
You could try.
I would like to try, please.
Okay.
May I use my acrobatics?
You absolutely can.
Fuck yeah. 27.
Awesome. You get about halfway up the teeth. And you suffer 12 points of cold damage just from touching the dragon skull.
Oh shit. I slide down and I'm just like, oh, that's not a good idea. Unless you hear many points to Thorndyke.
So yeah, your skin is very frostburned.
12 points, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see anything while I was trying to get up there?
You're very
Probably
impressed
just-
with the size. Like once you start climbing, I mean, it was very like cold, burning, can't feel my body. You know, by the time you got up to like the cap of one tooth. And even then, like that's not even near like snout by the time you got to it.
Can I look around the skull? See if I notice anything out of the ordinary, in particular, something that catches my attention.
I'll give that one to you for free since everybody's kind of done their walk around and everything.
Yeah.
Nothing really stands out. I mean, it is very a gargantuan skull, to be fair. But if there's any other kind of like side pocket or something like that, or some stepping point, anything that seems out of place other than that, not really. I mean, on either side of it, there is like a likeness of a human skull just to like kind of prop it up a bit. But you can tell it's manufactured. It's not a large actual skull.
Okay. Well, can I just maybe sit in front of it and brush it with my hand that's crystallized
Sure.
and try and see if I can reach out to Saphira
Okay.
and ask, is this you?
Okay. While you're doing that, what is everybody else doing?
I'm just
Col-
standing next to Viri and like,
Okay.
what's up? Supporting bestie.
Colt, Nagheim?
Cult's
Excuse me.
gonna be trolling around looking for like levers or like something set in the walls, maybe even like another pillar that you can climb up and get a better vantage point at the top of the skull. But like he's got it in his head. This is a puzzle. There's got to be some way to open up this skull.
Okay.
That's what his thought is.
Gotcha. So you're investigating essentially the room. Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
Scouring.
Nagheim, what are you doing?
Nagheim will pretty much just be standing behind everyone and keep their robes clutched in to try to maintain as much warmth as possible.
Gotcha.
But is also trying to just use their innate sense with magic to see if they can sense any arcane pull towards anything, maybe because a lot of the traps have been magic in some way, so maybe try to find just to see if there's any arcane tethers in the room
For sure.
that they might be able to sense.
Well, as Viri sits down and extends her hand to kind of commune with Saphir Shidim, the skull begins to open and a bright blinding light extends from within the jaws as cold rushes out to the room. And everyone who is standing in front of the skull, who is everyone except for Cult, takes 18 points of cold damage.
And I'm actually resistant to cold.
Excellent.
I was like, what's that roll? Now I know.
So resistance is half damage, right?
Absolutely.
Hang on. I have my Gift of the Chromatic Dragon feat. Yeah, reactive resistance, so I'm going to use that to half the cold damage.
Okay, good. Nagheim?
I only have shield. I can't do shit.
Fair enough. But this dragon skull is now jaw wide open. And it's as if you're staring into a vortex of ice and snow that is billowing out from it. And 20 feet beyond the jaws, the ground becomes instantly frozen. If Rose or Nagheim stay where they are, they're gonna keep getting hurt. As well as you, Viri. What's everybody doing?
Well, I kinda
Rose is
like that
tap
part.
dancing on the spot to like keep herself warm.
Okay.
All right, this is getting
Colt's gonna
cold.
beckon Rose. It's like, over here, come here, girl.
I'm gonna move out of the way for the time being, but I'll throw a look to Thorndyke and I'll go, well, you're the only one here immune to cold.
That's true.
But
This is your thing.
yeah, and I'm not comfortable letting you go there alone.
All right.
I can last maybe 30 seconds or so.
Oh,
I'll have
I
to
have a
look quick.
question, Thorndyke. Does one of your crew have a cold thing like you do that Viri could borrow?
These things are quite expensive, so I'm gonna say no.
So you're like a cheap employer, huh? Okay, never mind.
Viri actually like snorts at that.
So here's the plan. We go in, if you want me in front, maybe with you behind, it won't hit you as much. But we find this thing, and I try to keep you stable until we get there. The rest of you, we good with this?
Yeah, we'll take care of your crew.
Viri,
I
where do you go
appreciate
for
it.
healing potions?
Good point.
I'll look through the bag of holding, and I've got nada. Zip.
Here,
I used my last one.
have a
Give
potion
me
of
my
greater healing.
Supreme.
What?
Or superior. I've got a
Okay.
superior left, so you can take that.
Okay.
So grab
Do you want
yourself.
a greater? I can give you a
that.
greater.
I'll just.
I'd take that as well.
I mean, give me whatever you want.
Here.
I won't say no.
I'm offering, but technically I'm actually forcing you to take it.
All right, just drop it into the bag.
Sorry, I have nothing. I can
Sorry, I need to manage this and just find these potions just to add them so that.
As
will-
Fury is getting her potions in order, Colt's going to be like beside her, rustling the bag, and lights like a couple torches. One, definitely a couple for us to keep us warm, and a couple for them to keep them warm. If it's like Breath of the Wild, where
Fair
you
enough.
can stay warm by having something on fire.
So we said greater and superior. There we go.
Correct.
Awesome.
If I die, it's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I have so many like backups to me dying right now. It's
Wow, I used my
insanity.
healing hands for you.
Jason.
Hi.
Nightcai would actually take out the mist cloak and wrap themselves in it, and I'll use Presto to kind of warm it. Well, we've
Like
been using
microwaving
cantrips.
your socks on a cold die.
Also, this
Cold eye.
Presto comes from my cleric spell.
Oh no!
But
I'll
we're
ask you
using
one
guidance.
time. Is that what you really want to do?
Well, no, if we can't use.
Magic.
But we've been doing guidance.
Yeah, and that one I'm kind of scaling it up to like that's a divine kind of thing. But that's only for cantrips of a cleric nature. Anything that is able to be done arcane wise, yeah. Magic.
Okay.
So, Viri,
Yeah, hi.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm just gonna gesture to. I'll take the potions and thank all of my friends. And then I'll gesture Thorndyke to lead the way.
Right. Please and thank you. So, light that one up. Keep it at a distance. We'll have it between the two of us. I'll take the lead, if that's all right. Hopefully, whatever's coming at us, I'll be able to break it somehow, so it's not going to hit you as much. Keep the fire
It's
close.
okay. I'll keep an eye out anyway.
Will do. All right, you ready?
So,
Viria, what's a word to come in and get you?
Yeah, what's the safe word?
You pick one.
How about Chili Willy?
Sure.
All right, we'll see you soon. You're gonna be fine.
Chili Willy. All right. Still snorts a bit.
So, as you both step into the jaws of this long, dead dragon, the interior is blindingly bright. The cold doesn't leave your body, but it doesn't seem to be overtaking you either. And once you take your final step past the jaws, and you are sealed within.
Goodbye.
I don't like that.
Thorndyke kind of looks back for a quick second.
Right, let's do this quick. I don't want to be in here.
The interior of bone and ice creaks and cracks, echoing your footsteps as you head further inside. You know this creature is long dead, yet you can swear that you heard the low rumble of a breath being exhaled. Cautiously watching every step, looking around in case of any sudden trap or trigger is sprung. After what feels like a slow burning eternity, something at the far end of this skull comes into focus. A singular pillar seems to rise up from the ground like a frost-covered ancient tree trunk. I'll get you to make an investigation check.
Wish me luck.
Well, hang on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh dang ding-a-dang dong-de-ding-dong diggity.
Ding-a-dang, Dimmy Joan, Jimmy Domes, Jimmy Dome, Dimmy Dome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of
Doug
Dimmadome.
Let me
Dimmadome.
just see.
What they said.
I can't give you... Well, sure. Take advantage. Thorndyke will assist. He's not proficient, but story-wise, why not?
So quick poll, do I roll this and roll 20 or with my real dice?
That's up to you. That's you and your god.
What god? I have none. I'm not cleric here. Okay, I'll roll physical dice just because I have this really nice white one that has like iridescent
Ooh,
like foil
very pretty.
inside, so like it's very appropriate.
Right on.
Appropriate. Okay, you got this. You're gonna roll
All right.
on my magic is coming.
That rolled off the table. That's a nat 20 on the first one.
So that's the dice you're rolling for the rest of the game.
it's the nice one.
Yeah.
It's the appropriate one. So
We'll
there you
play
go.
About Damn Time by Lizzo.
Amazing. All right.
Oh no, Google,
So-
don't actually play it.
With that investigation check, looking down into the hollowed interior of this pillar, you find nothing.
I'll
Every
just
which
go-
way you look, it's almost as if the interior of the skull has been cleared away for just this round space and this pillar in the center. And even though you covered quite a distance coming down to this area, there's no other pathways, there's no other avenue or nook or cranny that would have had something that looks like it was obviously set up for something. But this center pillar with a nat 20, naturally, whatever was supposed to be housed inside this skull should be right there. And there is nothing.
Bolt said he saw a black hooded figure earlier.
All right. I don't see anyone now.
I know they could have. You can't use magic here, so they couldn't have teleported away. Through the earring, I'll go like there's nothing.
Fuck.
Do we hear anything through the earring?
Yeah, you hear Viri say that.
Well, shit. Now what?
All right.
Can I search the column with my hand? Pillar, whatever.
I'll say, yeah, make another investigation check. You kind of see that Thorndyke is kind of pacing around just a little bit, so this is just a straight roll.
Yeah, no worries. Roll the same dice. Investigation. Stop falling off.
Stop rolling it that
Okay.
way.
I don't have a lot of space. Okay, so that's a 13.
Okay. Nothing. Everything, it almost looks like it kind of rises up from the ground to house it. So it's like the natural elements have created this pillar specifically for something to rest in there, but nothing else seems to like deviate or like seem like it's out of place or not a part of just natural bone and cold within this space.
There's nothing.
All right. Well. Fuck. If the shard isn't here, I think I might have one last thing we can try.
And Thorndyke reaches into his shirt collar and pulls out a necklace he's wearing.
Now, I don't know for sure if you've ever come across one of these before, but I'm pretty sure they're fairly familiar to you and as to what they do. Now, you see these little orange gems that are hanging off it?
Make an investigation check. Low DC.
A 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well,
Oops. You do see that, in fact, there are 3 tiny little orange beads that are attached by little pieces of gold, which loops around the thin gold necklace that he's wearing. Now, there are similar gold couplings along the necklace, but they seem to be missing the similar orange little beads that are attached to these 3. All in all, there should be about 9 of them in total.
so this here is what we call a necklace of fireballs. But it's got a fun little catch to it. You see, if I were to pull this necklace off ever so gently, it would then set off each one of these beads for an unforgivable amount of flame and fire. Actually, it won't set off these 3 that are still here, but it will absolutely set off the beads that we have placed on the rest of your friends. Now, I know, like myself, you have a means of talking to your friends right now.
And he taps his ear where a similar earring to yours is on his ear.
And I would very much like you to ask them to collect themselves in the center of the room out there and to wait patiently until you and I are outside once again. Now, should they do anything other than that, my friends out there will let me know. Then I give this necklace a little tug, and once again, you are gonna hear the people you love most burn to ash. Now, I'm sure that there's a part of you that probably wants to go down in a blaze of glory, cut me down where I stand, just so you can have some ill-advised revenge. Well, I'm sorry to say that's not gonna happen. Oh, sure, you could probably bleed me dry with that axe you got there. Hell, I might even die right here and now. Well, that's the funny thing about me and death.
You watch as a shimmer around Thorndyke's face appears before revealing a head of long red hair. Dark blue eyes filled with malice, and a satisfied smile across a stubbled face. Agnar gives the necklace a gentle tug.
Death didn't take me the first time, and it holds no fear from me now. Tell them. They stand in the middle of the room and wait for us to come out. Now.
What do you do?
Gonna need a moment.
That's all right. That's all right. We will say in-game time is paused for you to mentally do it. You figure yourself out.
May I scream, sir?
Mhm. War Master Smooth, if it were like in real life, I wouldn't object.
What did you say?
Eat one of the fireball gems.
Kiss him.
Oh. See, I knew Thorndyke was a good guy. It's this Agnar character.
Yeah, go
He's
fuck
no good.
yourself. NPC of mine. Okay. Fuck you, Jason.
Well done, Jason.
Thank you. So, I will say that he's kind of give you a tough spot, a tough choice here. Yes and no. You do know that the deck is currently very stacked against you in this particular situation. You do realize you're starting to feel the cold now. So instead of me holding up a stopwatch of sorts, that's more of an indicator for you.
Yeah, I'll just glare at him, but through the earring, I will do as he says for now.
What do you say to everybody?
And,
What do you say to Fred, who's been in the bathroom for the last 2 minutes and has no idea what's going on?
Oh, let me do a quick recap for you. So Thorndyke let her know that he's wearing a necklace of fireballs and that the crew has secretly placed 3 of these beads, each with a fireball in them, on all of you.
Oh.
And if he rips the necklace off, you all explode and die. And he is very aware of everything that's going on outside with all of you, because they all have necklace or earrings of telepathy as well. And he has revealed himself to not be Thorndyke in there with Viri, but it's her assumed friend Agnar from her past. And he is telling her that you are all supposed to stand in the middle of the room until they come out.
Got it. Thank you.
You bet. Welcome back, by the way.
I'll go. I'm so sorry we've been had.
What?
The 3 of you are in danger. Stand in the middle of the room. Don't do anything else. There's some kind of bead on you that if I don't do as he says, you'll just explode.
Are you safe? Are you okay?
I am all right for now.
All right. Well, I guess we'll comply.
Just do as, yeah. It's
Where's-
I don't know where Thorndyke is. This is Agnar. Entire time.
Rose is gonna stretch her hands and just be like, "Oh, ooh, it feels warmer in here in the middle. Colt, you should join me." Trying to make it seem like nothing's going on. Trying not to alarm anyone. Ooh, let's do a little huddle puddle. Ooh.
I mean, his crew knows.
I
It's okay. I like this.
Choosing
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Suits me.
I'm going to add, if you can try and see where they've placed these on you without alerting suspicion, just get them off.
I got that. Gen
We're coming back out.
I'm just
Um,
impressed they managed to sneak something onto me. Since sneaking can't be done to me, so I'm terrified right now.
Oh, surprise attacks can't be. Yes,
Fair.
trust me.
I'd like to do something.
Yeah.
So while we're doing our little huddle, and it looks like we're hugging, and I'm like trying to warm each other up, I'd like to feel Colt and Nagaheim up to see if I can feel that where they could have put the beads on them.
Colt's just gonna take. He's gonna go. Okay, everyone, back to back. And Rose. And he just gives you the most earnest, like big, teal-eyed, like puppy dog eyes. He goes, "Let me do this."
Okay.
And he's gonna sort of position himself and so that they're all like in a triangle back to back.
I was gonna have a roll for like junk check and everything. Damn it.
And as they're sort of like keeping their eyes, Colt's gonna try and position himself so that he is not in direct line of sight of the crew, if possible. I don't know where they are, so you can let me know.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
All right. So, Viri, you get confirmation from your friends. You look over to Agnar and he seems to have a pleased expression on his face. He nods back towards the entrance.
Why the fuck are you doing this?
The time for talk is over. Go.
I'll start backing away, but I'll keep my eyes on him.
Okay. The rest of you all watch as the mouth of the ancient dragon's skull slowly begins to open once more. The blinding light and frost pouring out from between its massive teeth. The silhouette of two figures begin to step out into the room once again. First Virya, followed by who you assumed to be Thorndyke, but is now revealed to be Agnar. Before Viri has a chance to regroup with the rest of the party, Agnar places one hand on her shoulder to stop her in her place before stepping aside from the entrance to the dragon's skull. I'll say anybody who is paying attention to them can roll a perception check. That includes you, Viri.
Four.
Oh no! Fair enough. All right.
It may be hard to believe, but I am a little disappointed that things had to turn out this way.
You all turn slowly to see one of the crew that had been among the others at the rear of the mausoleum walks towards you all. Two others fan out on either side of the room with crossbows raised at the ready to stand behind the pillars and sarcophagi throughout the space, while two other larger members of the crew spread out to either side of you before kneeling down and transforming into a tiger-like creature. Once the crew members in the rear come to stop between Virya and the Oddities, the illusion fades, and the real Thorndyke now stands between the two groups.
Now, I'm fairly certain I don't have to go into details about why I've had this little change of heart. I mean, you all willingly told me about some of the most unforgivable shit that you've all been up to. I was willing to forgive the fact that you all casually murdered some innocent folk for the crime of being aboard my ship at the wrong time in the wrong place. Hell, even I don't usually ponder consequences of my own actions. But I know for damn sure, if I unleash some monstrosity, some jelly-like creature with a penchant for consuming innocent folks, well, I wouldn't rest until I corrected that mistake. And yet, as if it were nothing, you still let it roam free. Even all that aside, I gotta admit, the most distressing part of your little adventures is hearing how relatively easy it rolls off your tongue that you all committed genocide without even a single tear being shed at the mere mention of it. Y'all have been staring daggers at me since the day we sat down together, because I committed the greatest sin out of all of that. I tried to steal a fucking rock, which, in case some of you have failed to realize, is the exact thing we were trying to do here. That said, I no longer feel that it is a good idea to place something of great power and potential in the hands of victims, well, excuse me, villains like yourselves. Instead, I'm going to be relieving you of the shard and leave you with your lives, if only in hopes that there's still a chance that y'all can redeem yourselves in the eyes of those left behind in your wake.
He turns to look at you, Viria.
I'll be having my shard now.
Saw the column, there's nothing there. I looked to Agnar.
You see a smile on Agnar's face as he just looks down.
I wasn't talking about that. You're wearing my dragon shard.
And he looks down at your arm.
Try and take it.
Need I remind you, all your friends have little presents on them. I can easily snap my fingers, and here is where they will stay forever. And then I take it from your dead body. You choose what happens next.
Cult.
Would I have been able to sleight of hand all of those beads into my wrist pocket?
Yeah, dude. Cult have been searching for a while now.
That
true.
was my plan. You let me know, Daddy.
Here's what you're gonna know. You're gonna make an investigation check or sleight of hand check, whichever one you want higher. At disadvantage.
What's that?
Disadvantage.
Of course, disadvantage. Let's see if those rolled twice. The second is 12. I will use luck.
Okay.
My last luck of the day, baby. Timora, I know that poem earlier sucked, but I still love you.
You shut your mouth. It was great.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you. And that is a 21.
Fantastic. You don't find them.
It was worth a try.
But make a low DC intelligence check.
Okie dokie. La, 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 la.
Perfect.
15.
So at first, you're a little frustrated because you can't find the beads on yourself. And if they placed them on all of you, as they've said, what if they were lying? What if they're not on all of you? What if they're just all on one person? And that's what you're contemplating. Back to Viria.
Well, I will extend my arm And I'll look at him dead in the eye and go, try and take it. As you said, a rock isn't worth their lives.
Fair enough.
He takes out his sword, offers you to kneel at one of the sarcophagi and place your arm on it. What do you do?
I'll do it.
Cult starts to like move ahead.
And as soon as you do,
Rose will
you hear the
scream.
ch-ch of crossbows aimed at you guys.
Thinks better of it.
Now,
And says into the earring, Viria, I think all the stones are on you. Into the earpiece.
What do you mean, the...
Fire stones. Fireballs.
The beads. The beads.
Oh no, the beads!
The beads!
so
I can't take that risk, Cult.
correct me if I'm wrong. Viri kneels down and places the dragon shard arm on top of the sarcophagi. Thorndyke stands in front of her, blade at the ready.
Huh. Looks like someone is trying to spare you some grief.
Viri, you look down to your arm, and you see for the first time ever, your crystal dragon arm seems to be receding. The spikes and scales sink back into your forearm. The edges that crawled over your elbow now pull back towards your wrist, exposing the skin beneath it. What are your thoughts in this moment?
Just complete disbelief.
Now, as the crystal pulls back until it is seemingly collected in the palm of your open hand, resting as it once did when you first touched the shard, what feels like so long ago now. Just as it begins to release itself from the last tethers of your bond, a voice whispers in your mind, proud and strong, calm and reassuring. The weight of a promise kept, all within a single word. I'll get you to make an insight check.
Okay.
I have so much I can
7.
Why? Why?
You needed to beat a 5.
Makes the DC extra low for the one person who doesn't roll. Well, thank you.
At first, you're in disbelief. What you thought impossible, so much to kind of like decompress from. The fact that it was just covering your natural arm, the fact that it can be removed, the fact that it's removing itself. At first, you felt betrayed because it's leaving you for something better, so to speak. But it's not until it speaks with you, and something in the voice is almost saying to you, get ready. The shard drops to the cold stone floor, rolling closer and closer until it lies still between you and Thorndyke.
You know, nothing gives me more satisfaction than completing a collection.
Thorndyke runs his hand up across his face and through his hair, pulling back the scarf around his head, as well as the eye patch. You look up to see where once was a dark open socket where his eye used to be, is now a very familiar crystal shard nestled in its place. He squats down and, with a satisfied grin on his face, wraps his fingers around the shard and grips tightly. The cold winds seem to swirl around him as he stands upright again. Eyes closed, head leaning back, as the power promised seems to rush through him. As he exhales a frosted sigh, he opens his one good eye to look down at you. You watch as the shard that was embedded into his eye socket begins to extend along the side of his temple. Crystallized scales and spikes sprout out like a demonic horn.
Well. You've been holding out on me on what this thing can really do. Had I known this thing... Looks like there's still some kinks I gotta...
Thorndyke reaches up and begins to claw and grab at the side of his face. You watch as more spikes and scales begin to extend from the crystal shard. One extends directly out from where his pupil would have been. Another seems to grow underneath the side of his face until it punctures through his cheek, causing the wound to splash blood across the ground. One seems to grow and burrow from beneath his skull out the top of his head, but before the shard has a chance to take a final violent form within his skull, Thorndyke is able to rip the dragon shard free, casting it down onto the ground. Time seems to stop. All motion has been given to the dragon shard as you watch it strike the ground and bounce its slow arc, coming towards you, ricocheting off the cold stone floor of this undead tomb of horrors. The sound of it rolling towards you is not unlike the shifting of the foundation of the world, until only silence remains. And the dragon shard lies still at your feet, only an arm's length away from you, Viria. What do you do?
I'll reach for it. And I'll tell Thorndyke, I did tell you to try.
The moment you touch the shard, you feel yourself thrust off your feet and crash down onto the frozen floor. You try to look around to get your bearings, but feel the sting of slashes across your back. You scramble away from whatever is attacking you, trying to stand, but again and again, you are struck down. As you strain your eyes to look at your attacker, you see black claws and scales step into view. You smell the poisonous fumes as a rumbling voice lowers closer to your ear. Across the stone walls around you, you watch the multicolored flashes and hear the deafening roars of other attackers behind you.
And who might you be?
A familiar voice asks. Your vision shifts to the side, and you are now standing in front of an older man, down on both his knees, looking up at you anxiously.
My name is Renton, sir.
You can feel the grin on your face twitch before you turn your attention to another person kneeling beside the old man.
And you, little lady? What do they call you?
My name is Abby, sir, and this is my father, Hollis. He doesn't hear too well.
Your grin grows wider. You move in front of one last girl, thin with dark and tired eyes.
And what do they call you, sweetheart?
The girl looks up with wet eyes.
Please, sir. Please.
Your name, girl.
Janie.
Ooh-wee. You look like you've seen some shit, Janie Deadeyes.
The girl lets her head fall to avoid your gaze. You turn to look at one of your crew who has a violently pleased look on his face. Pulling them aside, further back into the ship, to where a hole from a recent explosion remains.
Burn them, and then prop them up here. Make a nice display of it. I think I got an idea.
You feel claws dig into your throat, pressing you hard against the cave walls. Your vision struggles to look beyond the blood that runs down the side of your face. You see the predatory pacing of an enormous black dragon as it stares at you. The same putrid breath assaults your nose as a voice speaks to you.
Now you watch as we cleanse this world of your mistakes.
In a panic, you force yourself to look beyond your attackers, scanning for what it is that is making your heartbeat pound in your temples. There, far beyond your reach and deep into the dark interior of the cave, are the most precious things in your entire world. For the briefest moment, you feel the love and pride in your heart as the pearlescent scales of the eggs become aglow in the dark. But the moment passes as the sudden rush of flame and death erupts from a red dragon and engulfs them all. The rage in your weakened body chokes out the cries of pain within your heart. As if in answer, a rumble fills the room, drawing the attention of your attackers away from you. As a stream of ice washes over you all. Blood spills across the snow and sand. You feel the sting in your fist and thirst for more. Looking at the limp and broken body that hangs from your hand, what little strength is left in Folk looks up into your eyes. You bring your fist down once again and feel it sink deep into his already fractured face. His head hangs unnaturally to the side, unmoving.
You brought this on yourself, you piece of filth.
You hear a warrior's cry on the wind before the feeling of cold steel leaves its mark across your back. You recoil far enough to gather your senses, and in a moment of frustration and annoyance, you spin around with hand outstretched and unleash a blast of lightning across your attackers. You watch in satisfaction as the body of Folk ignites and the light in Varia Ardrena's eyes dims.
Fuck this. We find what we're here for, and then we string every last one of them up. I want to see them dangle in the wind.
As you try to press on down the snow-covered shores, you stumble and hit the stone floor of the cave. You try to move, but your body doesn't listen. The pain you've endured has become a numbed ache. Your breath is choked. Your heart barely beats. And as a hand reaches down to turn your face upwards, you look one last time upon your attackers. The sneering, proud faces of your clan. The red, the black, the blue, and the putrid green dragon. If this is to be your end, you think to yourself, make it swift, so I may be with my love in the hereafter. You are so tired of all this. This world is taken from you. Let it end.
Just as you bear witness to the consequences of your betrayal, now you will forever bear witness to your penance.
A green claw raises a glowing stone high above your head. You feel the briefest sting in your chest as the stone is driven into your chest. The world around you begins to fade to white. And for the first time, you feel cold. The waves carry you back out onto the ocean as the cold night air stings the wounds you've earned this night. Looking back towards the distant shore, you see Torchlight scrambling around, trying to pursue you. Too little, too late.
Captain,
A voice cries out.
we got ourselves a stowaway.
You see the crew shove a red-headed young man face down on the deck. All of them surround him with swords drawn. Agnar slowly pulls himself up onto his knees to look at you with murderous intent.
He was trying to set the lower decks ablaze before we found him.
You walk slowly to the young man.
You're going to burn for what you did to my friends. I curse you by the blood of my ancestors that I will see you suffer tenfold for the lives you stole.
You slowly bend one knee so that you can look Agnar in his eyes. And with a satisfied sneer,
Kid, I see potential in you. So I think instead of just killing you right here, right now, I'm gonna give you a change of heart.
and as you reach out and place your thumb upon his forehead, you extend a vision of Agnar's desire, a vision of jealousy, a memory of desperate rage, an image of magic gone awry, a feeling of guilt and a need for forgiveness, a desire to please. And as Agnar comes back to his senses once more, the magic taking root and the arcane glow receding from his eyes, he looks upon you and cries.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted... Please, I beg you. No, don't turn me away. Don't shut me out.
As you stand up to tower above the now groveling Agnar, you tilt his chin up towards you, his tears shimmering in the moonlight. You smile wide as you look down at this broken boy.
Oh. This is gonna be fun.
Within the long-forgotten catacomb of the Tomb of Horrors, you all watch as the frost and cold from every corner of this room is pulled in towards Viria. Whipping around her feet, building up to swirl around her entire body, you can see the look of betrayal, the anger, the rage that she has held within for longer than any of you have known her break free. Her eyes burn with angelic fury, slowly turning to stare into the mangled face of Thorndyke. You see the frosted breath billowing out from her mouth, her clenched fist shaking by her sides, and as she rears back, taking the cold out from the space around her, she draws it within and lets loose a primal scream that carries with it the pain of all that she has been made to endure. And if you look in D&D Beyond, Viria, you will see the new feat that this dragon shard has given you called Voice of the Betrayer.
Whoa!
As you watch your enemies cower in fear before your mighty roar, you unclench your left hand and watch as once again the crystal claw forms itself down the length of your fingers, adding scale and spike along the forearm. And for a strange and brief moment, you feel whole again. Feeling the forgotten power rush through you, you are now once again level 12 in your Warlock Pact. And back to maximum health. Finally.
It's going down.
Finally, looking down at the pitiful sight of Thorndyke as he tries to gather his senses as well as the remains of his face, you extend your right hand out to the side, and there, forming out of the frost, resting in your open hand is the hilt of a new double-bladed greatsword.
What?
One blade made of shining silver, one of pearlescent mithril. Both have a persistent frost across the length of the blades, and two opposing dragon heads are sculpted to make up the crossbar. A single blue amethyst is held in the hilt by 5 dragon talons. This is what is known as the Twin Fangs, and you can find it in your inventory. Upon that, we are going to take a break.
I couldn't pee my pants. Out of
Thank you
excitement.
all for enduring that 10-minute monologue and then some.
It was so good.
And thank you guys
So
for hanging out for all of that too. That was fun to put together. But we are going to take a quick bathroom break, and I'm sure there's a bunch of questions that I've got to answer. But in the meantime, you're going to get to see the lovely emotes that Nicola Nora has made for all our subscribers. You're going to get to see the art created by the ever fantastic Chuck Monty, and we will be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. Stay tuned.
Gotta level up, y'all.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, the rest of the oddities, upon seeing this warrior goddess before you all, Viria and the rest of the oddities, please
Roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Map. I don't have this battle map. Oh, there you
A
are.
natural 20 on my initiative.
Nice.
Oh, natural 20!
Fuck yes. Fuck
What?
yes.
Two
Fuck
natural
yes.
20s on the
Fuck
initiative?
yes.
We are so ready. We're like ready to like
Finally,
knee for
my
you.
+6
I
to
rolled
initiative
well.
helps me.
That's a 10.
And 17 for
And
me.
I used that last
All
one
right.
point.
Oh, and I have advantage. Maybe I can get. Oh no, I can get a better roll than this. Never mind. I'm not gonna roll again.
Remind me to use Whales of the Grave, everyone.
Whales of the Graves. Whales of the Graves.
Where's the... Oh shit, I didn't. Okay. Well, I'll fix that up. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna roll for the dudes. Okay. Bear with me here, folks.
No worries.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So who's ready to commit more war crimes?
I mean,
I'm ready.
Yeah, what's this whole thing about us being feelings? That was very rude. That's an oversimplification, you
are
know?
we baddies?
I really don't like
No.
labels anyway.
You know, the Raven Queen is not an evil deity, and she said I done good.
Just because you're a cult leader doesn't mean you're evil.
Just charm me.
The slime was an accident, okay?
Yeah.
And we
killed
did
7
try to
people?
kill her.
Yeah, we didn't make the choice to let her run free. She ran away like a little
mean,
bitch.
Technically,
Let
I
the
made the choice
justification
to let her
begin.
out the first time. I believe it was me.
Mm.
We were kicking the slime's ass last time. Then she
This
ran
is true.
away.
We have no way, and we don't have a way of tracking her. Like, we cannot. She teleports away with magical means, so it's like, how the fuck are we supposed to?
It's so good to be back to level 12, you guys.
Well, with that, you can kind of see the layout of everything. Viri, you are right in front of the dragon's skull. Agnar is off to the side. Thorndyke is kind of wishing he'd done something differently just in front of you. You see the rest of your party in the middle of the room that are flanked on 4 sides by 2 archers closer to you, Viria, and 2 were-tigers closer to the oddities. And the first person up is Nagheim.
Are the archers elves by any chance?
They look humanoid, that's about it.
Okay. Nagheim's gonna just go. I'm sorry, Viria, but I don't like being outnumbered like this. I'm gonna do dominate person.
You're casting a spell?
I'm casting a spell. I don't care. And I'm gonna cast dominate person on that person
Okay,
because it's what I got. I can't. In combat. I only got spells,
sure.
so that person needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Which one? Click.
This person.
Okay.
The obligatory. Nagheim, no.
Wisdom saving throw, huh?
What level is it? 5, right? Is it 5? Yes. Man.
Okay. Sorry, what level is that? 5?
It's a level 5 spell.
Okay. Now for a counter spell, what do I have to beat?
I think you have. Wait, let me double check. I think you have to roll. You either cast it at level 5 or higher, or you can beat. I think it's a 15. Let me just find my.
Better question. Is level 5 the standard level for that, or are you casting
Yes.
it at a higher level?
It's the standard level.
Okay, so we'll say if they're casting at level 5, do I still roll something?
No, but I'm wondering. Am I able to cast my counterspell I think I can. Because it takes my reaction.
Sure.
So if I see that I'm starting to do it, because counterspell is just a quick schematic, I guess I could try to counterspell it.
Okay. So you're casting 2 5th levels?
No, I'm casting my counterspell at 3rd level, and I'm gonna try to. Is it? Yeah, 3rd level.
Okay.
And so, do I have? Just want to double check. I don't know if I get pluses to it. My spell attack. Do I? Fails of this effect. If the casting spell is 4th or higher, make it. Check using. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, it fails. I just don't know if
15.
I use my. Yeah, but I don't know if I add my spell attack to it.
I think it's just you got to beat a 15 somehow.
Yeah, it's just you have to make the ability check using intelligence.
Oh, using my intelligence?
Yeah, it says you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I beat a 15 anyway. I rolled an 18.
Right on.
So,
And a wisdom saving throw, you said, right?
yes.
Okay. Oh, it's just a straight roll. 10.
They are dominated.
Sweet. All right, mark that guy.
Circle and gray. Bam.
All right. And are you moving anywhere?
I'm going to back up to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to keep my eyes locked, and yes, I believe that is my turn.
Fair enough. Next up, Rose.
Hi.
Hi.
This fella over here is also a humanoid?
Which one are you clicking?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought I had my little cookie thing. This.
Yep.
Cool. Do I know the race? Can I tell?
Not right now in the heat of battle.
Cool. Rose is gonna pull down her shirt a little bit and show some boobage. Show some boobage and go do a little shimmy and cast Charm Person on that fellow.
Okay.
And be like, come on, buddy, you don't wanna attack us, really.
Stop with the voice.
We have a dragon.
It
lady.
works. I'm not doing any rolls. No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna
So yeah,
grab you
it's
a
a
roll.
DC Wisdom save.
What?
Have you all gone mad?
What's the 2? That tracks.
So it works. They
Fucking
are
A.
charmed. Whilst charmed, they will not. They fall under. They will not attack me or my companions until anything harmful happens to them.
Okay, I'll get both the people who are doing like mind shit to check to see if I do any saves further down the road. But we can say that. Rose, are you staying put or are you moving? Are you doing anything else? Bonus actions?
Then I will use my bonus action to rage.
Excellent. Fan-fucking-tastic.
My save is only when he takes damage or she takes damage.
Okay,
The dominate person. That's the only time they get to re-roll it.
sounds good. Anything else, Rose?
Once she starts raging, she will readjust her. Be more modest with the boobs.
Okay, I guess.
Put them away.
All
Just
right.
tucks them back in.
All right.
That's it. That's my turn. Thank you.
Next up, Thorndyke. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, what is he gonna do?
Well, you wait for it. Oh yeah, this seems appropriate. He is going to move right there. And he is going to cast Lightning Bolt at Cult and Nagheim, who are in a pretty little line right there.
Counterspell.
Go for it. This is
Yeah,
at
as
5th
soon
level, by
as-
the way.
Okay.
Yours is at I think yours is at 5th level, no matter what. Or
Yeah, it
6th.
is at 5th level as well.
So it just
Yeah, because
So here's a fun fact. He goes to cast, and you see the lightning ripple around his hand, and he extends it. And because you made 5 successful saves against lightning, you are no longer frightened by lightning.
Woo!
And you extend your claw hand to say,
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss!
yeah. And we see Cult run off to the bathroom, never to come back again. But we see the luscious pizza pillow. Hi, welcome back.
Sorry, Mark's watching something while he's cleaning.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very loud. I have
No
to close
worries.
the door.
So, Thorndyke, who is already frightened, looks back at you even more scared and uses the remainder of his turn to move further away to right about there, we'll say. And anyone who wants to, well, I'll say not Nagheim, I'll say Cult or Viri, if you would like to, you can make a quick perception check.
Yes,
So yeah, it's definitely not Nagheim, because Nagheim is eyes are locked with their.
I'm taking on the bad rolls. Yes, go Veery. Go.
16. Yes, give me a lot.
16?
Yeah.
Viri, as soon as you see Thorndyke hop over the sarcophagi, you see him click his heels, and just a sudden vibration goes above him, or all around him, I should say. Next up, we have Were-Tiger number 1.
Ay.
Oh, they are going to... Yep, they're going to go right for Cult. And they're going to multi-attack. Oh, does a 23 hit?
23 does hit.
Okay. That is 13 points of slashing damage.
I will uncanny dodge the damage.
Okay. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 13.
That works.
Fucking fantastic.
First
so-
one.
Yeah. So you succeed on either one. So for the rest of this battle, you will not be cursed with lycanthropy. And the second
There's
attack.
a chance I could become a were
Yes,
thing?
ma'am.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I'm like, just fight me, please.
Catalina's gonna love this. We're cats. Ah. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not.
'Kay.
hit. No.
And that is that guy's turn. It's on to the second one.
Wait. What's the full damage I took was 6?
Oh, yes, sorry. No, it would be
I
7.
Uncanny dodged.
Yeah, we
7.
round down, so it'll be 7. Yeah. So the other Were-Tiger will jump up and get up in Rose's face. And same kind of thing. He's going to hit you twice, Rose. I'm guessing a 12 misses.
12 misses.
Excellent.
15 also misses.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Unfortunately.
No worries, no worries. All right, so this is going to be... So that's +3, so 9 points of slashing damage. Not bad, not bad. But that's reduced.
Because I'm raging.
You bet, you bet. And I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
And a concentration check.
Oh, yes, thank you. So one thing at a time. That succeeds. You
I
will
don't
not
think
be...
Is charm concentration?
I think all
Believe
spells
it
are.
is. Not all
Or-
spells, but any ones that
Yeah.
go on for a long period are concentration.
Yeah. There should be a little triangle C, I think, by the spell name. But
Yeah,
whatever.
it'll say so on your spell list.
All right.
No,
With
it's not
that,
concentration.
that's shocking.
It's like I
What's-
made
what's
sure not
the
to pick
duration of the
concentration.
spell?
I made sure to pick non-concentration ones
So what's
specifically because
the
if I'm
duration?
raging, I can't.
So how long is your spell for?
Duration is 1 hour.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
It's
But-
verbal, somatic, and
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. So that's their turns. Viria, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right, so several things. Through the earring, very quickly, I'll go. Nagheim Agnes onto some kind of spell. Can you dispel it? Don't hurt
Okay.
him. Agnar. Yeah,
It's under.
a spell.
Okay.
Sorry, I said that super quickly. And then, and also, yeah, like don't hurt him to the rest of the group since everyone can hear that. And then I will lift my sword and point at Thorndyke, and I say, "I will ruin you," and cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Go for it.
I mean that's just instantaneous. It's my it's my Hexblade class feat.
You bet.
So I will take one step forward as I do that because it's a range of 30 feet. Where did Roll20 go? Hang on. Window closed.
Oh,
Fuck you.
there's a few people before you, but Cult, you're going to be next from the party that's going to go up.
And
Okay,
I'm to
rebooting
I'm to
Roll20.
remind-
Oh yeah. And just let me know when it's the dominated person's turn.
And I'm to remind Jason that the crew has to roll to be frightened.
Oh, thank you.
That's true.
I'll do that while you guys, or while Viria figures
And
out.
make con saving throws.
Okay,
since
so
that's-
they are frightened.
And a 30-foot cone. Huh.
He's frightened.
Oh wow. All of my bad luck is suddenly transferred to them. He's not. I spoke too soon, yeah.
What was the saving? What was the DC for your frightened?
17.
17?
Yeah.
All but one. The one that Nagheim kind of took hold of. They're not frightened of you. Everybody else is.
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. So what else are you doing on your turn, Viria?
Yeah, so Hexblade's Curse, so Thorndyke will take extra damage if I hit him.
Okay.
And I can get crits on him if I roll a 19.
Excellent.
And yeah, I regain HP if he dies as well.
Sweet.
So that was my bonus action. As an action, I'm going to... how far is he? Okay, I already took 5 feet. Can I stand on this sarcophagus over here?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's the remaining 25 feet. And I will attack with my weapon.
Go for it.
Cool. So that's 23 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. So yeah, I'll jump onto the sarcophagus and take a swipe at him. He takes 18 slashing damage.
Nice.
And well, +4, so 22. And I have the Life Drinker feat, so he takes +5 to necrotic as well.
It's 27.
Yeah,
Okay.
22 slashing and 5 necrotic. That's slash number 1 and slash number 2 extra attack. 24, so that hits as well.
You bet.
So 15 plus 4, 19 plus 5, 24.
Excellent. All right. Now, let me just check something here real quick. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Right. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I'm sorry, I have to reread this new weapons description just so I make sure I do everything. If any creature within 10 feet of me has its speed reduced to half until the end of its next turn.
Okay. So that would have been Agnar and... No, I think Thorndyke... No,
Yeah,
he would have
Thorndyke.
been... Yeah, Thorndyke and Agnar would have been in range when that went off.
Oh, when I summon the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that works.
Cool. All right. Next up. What are they gonna do? Do.
Waiting animations. Take out their phones.
Yeah. Seeing
Rose,
that.
what's your Instagram?
It's at Roses Flowers in the Jungle.
Follow.
Thanks. What's yours? Oh, you really go by Cultivarus, Darling, da 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 da.
Very,
I
a
was
10
talking about
probably
your
doesn't
charm.
hit you, does it?
No.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Good
All
thing
right.
Colt gave me my armor back, though.
There you go. Now, Nagheim, what's your puppet doing?
Because I have a telepathic connection. Nagheim's eyes are just going to flash like this dark black, and it's going to command, kill Thorndyke. So they have to take their turn to attack him, and that's all they're allowed to do.
Okay.
Because they have everything else they do is in defensive.
Fair enough.
And I believe since they're not feared, they don't need to try to run away from.
That
Veering,
one's not.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
All right. So.
The black glow is going to kind of hover still around Nagheim's eyes, and there's the black glow as well underneath the eyes. The attack.
Was going to be an 18 on the die. Yep. That's a 5. So 11 altogether. They miss.
That's fine.
All right. Can they move? Do you command them to move anywhere, or do they just stay
I
there?
give them one command, and then the rest of their turn is used in defensive means. So either if they're under attack, I guess they can move away.
Okay.
It just, yeah.
Looking at this, they'll probably. Oh, I can't move your circle, but I'm gonna move them down here. If you want to just move that down over top of them again, that's cool. Next one is commanded by Rose, I believe.
yeah. They're friendly, so they asked me for my Instagram. Rose
So,
gives them
hey,
a
boo. What you?
Rose give them a wink and be like, just dodge, darling. Just go in the corner.
Okay. And they do. If you want to move your little hearts, they're gonna go right there. All right. So that's 2. Cult, what are you doing?
Cult is going to cast Bane. And I'm going to cast Bane on the 2 were-tigers and Thorndyke, please, and thank you.
Cool. What does Bane do?
Let's see.
I know you've said like a billion times, I will forget forever.
That's okay. 3 creatures of choice within range must make charisma saving throws.
Cool.
When they fail.
When they fail. If they fail.
Whenever a target that fails, the saving throw makes an attack roll, or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll for a saving throw.
All right. So
We can.
we had 13, a 19, and a 16 for saving throws. What is your saving throw DC?
14, I believe.
Okay, so the were-tiger that's closest to you is baned. I believe the other 2 save.
Oh, nuts. I put the Bane on everybody. How do I get rid of that?
I think you just click it again like your character almost and should delete it. But I'll let you figure that out. So is Bane the only thing you're doing, or do you have more? We can do that afterwards. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Why? So that is my action.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, that's all I thought about doing. And I am going to move. Oh no. Someone help me, please. I'm gonna move around without leaving melee range
Cool.
to Thorndyke. And actually, I'm going to use disengage. And I'm gonna get right on the other side of him.
Cool.
That'll be my bonus action and my movement.
Fair enough.
That's all I got. Now I have to figure out how to erase this junk.
I believe you just like click on it and then hit delete. Oh, delete.
Jason, I'm a little bit confused. Did we skip my turn, or was the Instagram joke my turn?
No, you did your turn. You did charm person, and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, cult's at the bottom of the
Rage.
initiative.
What
Yeah,
I
I'm
asked
at
you
the-
about was the person
sorry,
you were
I was
controlling.
confused because I thought Nagaheim did something, so I was like, wait, what's going on? So thank you. I wanted to clarify.
No worries. No worries.
I did something.
All right, so Cult?
I own that person.
Yeah. Cult, are you good?
I'm just I almost got everything erased here. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay. All right. Next
Faint
is
again.
just the guy that you left.
Okay. Thank you.
You
I
bet.
just have to figure. Continue.
Right on. So it's Agnar is up. Agnar saw what kind of went down with the whole spell thing. They're going to try and dispel the magic that's on the one archer there. Boom. I believe that's just the action. Now, is there anything like when they cast dispel magic on somebody, is there any saving throw for that dude?
They have to beat the DC of my spell.
What is the DC of
or
your
not,
spell?
or I used a level 5 spell.
Okay.
So they have to they have to roll above a 15.
For dispel magic? I don't see anything to do
Yeah.
that.
If at any spell of 3rd level or lower, because it's at 3rd level normally,
Right?
it ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, the target must make an ability check using their spellcasting ability. The DC equals to 10 plus the spell's level on a successful check. The spell ends.
So I just got to cast it at 5th level.
If you cast it at 5th level, then it will immediately do it, or you can cast at a lower level and make the roll.
Done. 5th level. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So that guy is no longer. You can take the ring off there. And he's half speed, but he can still jump back into the obscured mist in the skull. And he's out of sight. Moving along, top of the round. Nagheim, you are up.
I just want to see how. I can't see him, right?
Right.
Oh, it doesn't say I need to see him. It just says one creature, object, or magical effect within range. As long as he's within 120 feet, he's within range.
What are we talking about?
Agnar,
No. What spell?
dispel magic.
Okay.
'Cause if he's under modified memory, I want to get rid of that. Like, well, Beery said he's under a spell. So, I'm gonna go. Oh, this is annoying. 6th level, dispel magic. So
Anything
if he's
else?
Under the... Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna look at Beery and be like, I did what I could. But if he attacks us, that's his own fault.
I'll answer on my turn.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Are you staying put or are you moving?
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Next up, Rose.
Quick question. Can I consume a potion on my bonus round?
Yes.
Or isn't it? Okay. I'd like to consume a potion of speed.
Absolutely. One thing I will say is that your rage is gone.
Oh, I can't use it when I'm raging?
No, you can, but I'm pretty sure you didn't attack anybody last round, and I don't think you took any damage last round. Did you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, I
did?
did.
Six
The
damage.
werewolf.
Or
Excellent.
7.
Disregard then. Okay, take your potion.
Yeah, take my potion of speed, and then I will benefit from it and attack this creature over there. with
Hershey creature.
Go.
Hits.
So that's the first attack. 15 damage.
15 plus. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I will attack a second time.
Go for it. Hits. Ooh. It's 22. Very well. All right. Anything else on your turn? Are you staying put or are you moving?
I am. I gain an additional action on each of my turn with the haste, right?
Sure.
Correct. Well, I'm
Get an extra attack.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it. So I will again attack 2 more times.
Wait, I think.
No,
wait.
it's 1. You get. I believe you get 1 extra.
And I think that counts as a bonus action.
We're just gonna go online and read the description.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do, Rose. You look that up. Look up the potion that you just took.
I have it right now. It says
You gain an additional action. On
Yeah,
each of
haste
its
is an
turns.
additional action.
It's an additional action.
Action,
So
okay.
You can only take the attack action, 1 weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
right. It was just
Cool.
because the reason why I say 2 attacks is because for Rose she has 2 attacks per action.
Yeah,
Yes,
this would just
but
give you 1.
This only gives you 1.
Okay,
That's why
that's
they
why I was
state 1
seeking
action, 1 attack
clarification.
action.
No worries.
Yeah,
No
it
worries.
says 1 weapon attack only.
Okay, so I will
Roll.
attack 1 more time.
You bet. That hits. Not a lot of armor on these dudes. 13. Perfect. All right.
How's he looking?
He's looking furry, and he's not charmed by you, but he's still giving you some eyes because he saw clavage when you were doing your thing. But that's about it. All right. Next up, unless you're moving, or are you staying?
I'm staying.
You're staying? Okay. No worries. It is Thorndyke's turn. He is going to hold a particular action when his turn comes up. All right. So, is he? No, he's not. He's gonna do it now. Sorry, guys. He dives in and he grabs his blade. Ooh. Nagheim, does a 22 hit?
Yes.
So, Cult and Viri, you watch Thorndyke with his blade, and he disappears and reappears right behind Nagheim.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. And Nagheim takes...
I'm down.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
This got real bad.
So, that is his turn. Next up is the Baned Weretiger. They're looking at Viri and Cult. This one is... who was not frightened? I forget. Fuck it. Weretiger's frightened. So he's going to go after Cult. Come on, mouse cursor. Get up there. Jesus Christ.
Is he frightened because he's moving close? Oh, he's going that way. I see. Here, I'll.
Move your little bee there. And 2 strikes coming in at you, Cult. Huh. Does an 8
now
hit?
I get it now.
Also, Viri's in his line of sight, so they're all at disadvantage. 'Cause she's in front of him. Wouldn't it be?
I don't know what you're talking about, but no.
If he is frightened.
They don't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, next up is Rose's dancing partner there. All right. They are going to take 2 hits on you, Rose. Does a 6 hit?
No.
That's a natural 1. And who am I, Viria? Come on. Jesus.
Hi.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
the gods,
All right.
the gods.
So this guy,
Heal
Yeah.
the despair.
this guy is like,
Power of the dragon.
what the hell? She's impossible to hit. Ah! And with the crit, the insanely bad crit, he's gonna think better of maybe attacking you and maybe run and hide. So he's gonna try and jump over and
Attack
go
of
for the-
opportunity.
Go for it.
Like I yelled it as if I was.
That's her war cry. 30
30.
definitely
30.
hits. Roll some damage.
I'm showing
18.
18.
Amazing. He's a tiger-colored smear across that sarcophagi there. He is gone.
Awesome.
All right. Next up is Viria.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just saying, Xander was right for the frightened thing. If the source of the person's fears within light of sight, they do have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Cool.
Just well, I see Nagaheim go down. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Relentless Hex Invocation and magically teleport right next to Thorndyke.
Excellent.
Up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of my hexed target. So, just gonna show up over, I guess, here.
Cool.
And I'm going to go for more weapon attacks, I suppose.
Go for it.
And at the same time, I'll just go like, Rose, take care of Nagheim through the earring.
I got it.
You have the healing potions. Oh wait, no, we have spells. We got spells.
You don't know that, though.
So,
Yeah,
22 to hit.
No, Viri told Nagheim to go after Agnar. Didn't say anything about no spells.
Dispel magic.
No,
she said.
I haven't.
She did say use dispel
Yeah,
magic.
I did say I
And
didn't
I saw Nagheim cast
specify.
dispel.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
specify.
we're treading a
to
very
use
thin
spell.
line of like what cult is aware of and what cult is not
Yeah.
aware of. You don't know
I
that
already
you
cast-
flash fried people, but you do know that magic is okay now? All right, we're gonna...
I also cast a spell because I saw Nagheim do it. Nothing happened.
Fair enough. All right. So what is happening, Viri?
Does a 22 hit?
22
Thorndyke.
hits.
Cool. So he's gonna take 13 plus 4, so 17 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage for a total of 22.
Cool.
And I get an extra attack, so 23 hits. The same fucking amount of damage.
What is that total?
So 22 again.
22? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Awesome. Anything else?
No, that's it. I used my bonus action to teleport, and then I took 2 attacks.
Sounds good. All right. With that...
Thank you for the hydrate, Shizurino.
Ooh.
All right. Who all is hurt? One. He's dead. He's okay. They're okay. Eh. Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry guys, spells are a bitch.
No worries. We know that feeling.
They really are.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, 12 and 19. Okay, got it. So, since you're right there, Very, you see Thorndyke kind of get a little bit of that damage back. And he kind of rights himself. You see a bit of the gnarled expanse where his face used to be on the left side kind of stitch itself back together a bit. And it is now the assassin's turn right down there. And since you are right beside an ally, he's going to take a shot at you, Viria.
I'd certainly try.
Yeah, I don't think a 15 hits, does it?
Nope.
No. One more time. Does a 23 hit?
That hits.
Okay. So that is 9 points of damage.
I will use my reaction.
Okay.
No, never mind. He's not the one who's X-Blade's curse. I can't read. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So 9 and 6.
And
Is
6.
that my lover attacking?
No.
Okay.
No, it's this guy down here.
Come on, D20. Come on, roll. Stop with your stupid dice thing. Just give me the damage. Jesus. There we go.
Oh, it's Christmas.
45 points, 30 of which is poison, and I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hang on. What shorts? What? What just happened? Sorry.
Oh, that's not a short sword. That's supposed to be the crossbow poison damage. My bad.
Okay, I was like, where's the short sword coming
They've got two. They've got poisoned weapons.
Okay.
So I just clicked the wrong
Okay.
one.
Constitution saving throw. I will use my reaction then this time to have that poison damage thanks
Okay.
to my chromatic dragon's gift thing.
So
Anyway.
30 points of damage.
Well, 15 because it's poison damage, correct?
Yeah, 30 in total, I'm saying.
But it's
So that-
halved.
So you took 15 points of sneak attack and just regular bolt damage, and then you took 30 points of poison damage. Half of 30 is 15. 15 plus 15 is 30 total.
Oh, okay, because I already took off the 9 and 6. That's why.
Oh no, that's included.
Okay.
Trust me on this. You took 30 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well, I'll just take, because I already removed 15, so I'll remove an extra 15. Okay. So 30 points total. We're good. 15.
Excellent. You are not poisoned.
Yay!
Amazing. Okay.
Goodbye.
Aw.
Is your current health 80, Viria? Is that what I'm
Yep.
seeing? Did you take damage before now? Oh yeah, no, that is right. My brain is all over the place. I'm just like,
No
I think you
worries.
took off too much damage. No. All right.
No, I took off 30.
Perfect. All right. Rose. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Your little lover
right, so-
there is up. So what does your spell say? Do they have to keep on doing, or do they have a saving throw of some sort?
Nope.
Nope. What are you doing with them?
Well, I'm just gonna be like, hi, baby. So why don't you just like run along and I'll meet you back in town? Can they escape? Like, is the door open?
They are certainly gonna try.
We're in a fucking like underground tomb in the desert,
Yeah.
but yeah, just go back to town. It's fine.
I'll meet you back in the
Just
tavern,
to double
you
check,
know?
there is no saving throw for this thing at all?
They are charmed.
That seems way fucking OP. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Well, charmed person, if they get hit, they have to make a saving throw,
Oh.
or if we hit them. And they also are not allowed to attack their friends with charm person. It's
Good
only
to know.
dominate person where they know to. So charm person is you're my friend, so you're not
Right.
gonna hurt my friends or
Hey.
your friends. You're just gonna be a
Cult.
great person.
You are up.
Yep.
Oh! Okay, I am going to... There's a thing I can do as a cleric. Now, I can channel divinity, which takes no action. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, I know how to use my character. Where is it? My apologies. There's a thing I can do where I can, if I cast a healing spell, it goes, all the numbers go to top. Like, it's, where is it?
Is it
Okay.
your channel divinity, maybe?
Channel
It could be in
divinity.
your feet.
Circle
Like
of
class feature.
Mortality. You restore maximum possible HP on each dice instead of rolling with healing spells to a creature with 0 HP, i.e. Nagheim. You learn the Spare the Dying cantrip. It can cast it as a bonus action as a range of 30 feet. That is my channel divinity, I believe.
Which you haven't used.
Which I have not used.
Right.
I have used the thing where I can find undead, which
Okay.
is a different. That's
So you cast this thing. Is it an action, bonus
Okay.
action? What is it?
It is no action for channel divinity.
Oh, it's just a thing.
Yeah, limited use. Here we
Okay.
go. I'm just double checking. So that means when I cast Healing Word, which I'm going to do right now, I get the top. Okay. Sorry, I don't use this very often. This is actually the first time I've used it.
So it would just be 4 on the D4.
It would be 4 plus my. It says plus my spellcasting ability modifier,
Which is
is
2.
2, so 6,
cool.
and so.
Now, is
would
that
be-
just you, or is it in a radius for all your party members?
I believe it's no, it's just the spell I'm casting it on, and that's 60 feet. It's a bonus action. So Nagheim has 6 HP now.
Okay.
And is up. And so that's my bonus action. I'm gonna attack this Baned guy.
Cool.
Let's do that, because I'm good at stuff. I'm gonna use Mentor's Hand. La, la, la.
29 hits.
Not sneak attack, so just 10.
Yeah.
And because it's not sneak attack, I can't use Whales of the Grave. Okay. And that's
You're staying put?
I still have movement. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with this guy.
Okay.
And make sure he dies soon. Okay.
Fair enough.
Continue. I'm good.
All right. Next up, Agnar. He is going to peek out, take stock of the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Veery.
Hey.
All right. Ooh, actually. Yeah. So he didn't get to pull off a fireball necklace. but you do have one coming in right now.
Counterspell.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, if you want to use yours,
rollies.
I
use
mean,
yours, 'cause
no,
yours
I
is a
mean,
higher one.
I do only have one spell slot left.
Okay.
That's fine.
So this is
So-
at 4th level. I don't know if you would
I
know
would
that.
be causing. I would have to cause mine at 4th level anyway.
Okay, so done.
So, the fire would start going, and Nagheim, like, Albert would like kind of grab Nagheim's head and like flip it back to look, and Nagheim would just go, "No,"
Excellent.
and that's it. Just no.
And then they duck back into the mist again. All right. Cool. Next up is a dead were-tiger, and after that, Nagheim! Rose, you're up after this.
You see Vera
So-
just standing over you.
Yeah, Nagheim will be like, "Oh," and I'm just gonna move to give advantage. I'll crawl.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna grab on him, and I'm going to use inflict wounds. And because we're opposites, you know,
Okay. What's the saving throw?
and I get to roll it again because it's advantage. Dirty 20.
And what's the save?
No save. It's a damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's a dirty 20 if that hits.
Yeah.
So that's 22 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And what am I doing? Is this? I don't think I can do anything else. Sorry. Did you say, like, yeah, none of them are undead, right?
Nope.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, I can't do anything for bonus magic, so.
Fair enough.
Or bonus action, so yeah.
Okay. On to Rose.
Hey, Nagheim, how are you looking?
Adalma's dead.
All right. Rose will go over here and bonus action hand a potion. Oh my god, what do I have left in my potion inventory?
I gave my last to Viria.
I still have some.
Back to
you, baby.
I give a greater potion of healing to Nagheim.
Thanks. If he attacks me, I can't use it.
Just in your pocket. And with that said, I will attack Thorndyke.
Do it.
Does the flanking advantage works in this current position or not really?
I'm getting a no.
I have
Wouldn't, but-
conflicting information about that. In game, it has to be one person on one side, one person on the other side. We have played it so if one person is attacking the target and the other person is attacking the target, that counts as flanking, which is what we've done in our game.
I'm fine either way. So I will. My first attack will be with Voltric, both physical and unleashing the full force of Bloodburst at 6th level.
Okay.
So here we go.
Better not kill him. He's mine.
Oh shit!
20 hits.
I mean,
20 hits.
Yep.
I will say that I will attack with the intent of if he is on the verge of dying, leaving him with 1 HP for Viri.
Gotcha.
Specifying that right now. Because I know she wants to kill him. So that's the physical
17.
damage. And then I'm going to do Bloodburst
Ooh.
on this attack specifically. I'm going to add 23
40.
to that one.
Ooh, lordy.
How is he looking?
Well, he's missing half his face, so technically he is bloodied. It's kind of hard to see beyond that. What are you doing?
Cool. I'm gonna attack once more.
Go for it.
Oh.
If only you kept the blood burst, I would have been so happy. Roll the
snap.
damage.
Again, if I kill him off, I want him to remain with 1 HP. Just 1.
So 23. Nice. Anything else?
And then a third time
Go for it.
because of haste.
Have haste. Will attack.
Hits.
I'm just like do 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 do, pom pom pom. Another one.
16.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do blood burst on this one too. 3rd level, just for funsies.
Those aren't levels. Those are like the number that you kind of put into it.
Yeah, but like their level number of charges. I mean,
What did you do last time with Bloodburst? How many did you use?
6.
Yeah, they'd be gone now.
Yeah, I know, but now that I just hit 3 more times, it recharged 3. So now I have 3 charges.
Time out. So when you used all 6 there, you wouldn't have gained 1 back because you're full.
Okay, fine. So 2.
It's 2. Right.
Just squeeze a little one in.
Squeeze a little one out, you know.
There you go.
So that's 23 total. All right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Yeah?
How's he looking?
You're staying there?
I am.
Okay. He is still on his feet.
Is he shaky a little bit?
Well, you do see him crouch down and grab his sword. Shink. And you see him teleport the fuck out
Oh shit.
right behind Cult.
Okay.
And with advantage, natural 20.
Oh. So fine. No worries. I'm sure. I would like to uncanny dodge that.
Absolutely, you can.
Please and thank you.
You bet, you bet.
Cool. So 30?
Yes, 30 points of damage.
Cool, cool.
And
Fine. That's fine. Good.
he is going to use his boots of haste to... Oh yeah. To dive back into the skull and away from you.
Crumbs.
You get an attack of opportunity though if you'd like.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Just use my reaction.
Fair enough. All right. And from there, we are on to your friend, the were-tiger, who's like, the fuck was that? Oh, ah! Comes at you.
Oh, again!
All right. Now, he's going to move around this way. And 2 attacks coming your way.
Don't forget to minus your d4.
I don't know that I did it before. Shoot. Sorry about that.
He missed before, so it didn't matter.
Oh, right. Okay. So 14.
Does not hit.
And I'm assuming this misses as well.
It does.
Okay. Then from there, he did 5, 10, 15. What is your speed, dude? Okay, cool. 15. He's gonna jump out of the way from there. If you want to move the bee onto him.
Whoops.
You okay?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Next up, Viria.
Okay. So we can't see. Well, so Thorndyke went in the direction of the skull.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards there. And through the earring, I'm gonna go. If Agno attacks again, subdue him, but don't kill him to the other 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna wait, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna yell out, "Come out, Thorndyke!" And as I do that, I'm just gonna let loose an Eldritch Blast onto this guy over here.
Go for it.
So Eldritch Blast, nat 20. Yeehaw!
Do it up.
Okay, so that would be 16 force damage.
24, 28.
No.
I think it rolled. Yeah, no, the 4 is the crit damage.
Oh, I see. Cool.
So that's beam number 1. Let's go for beam number 2. Holy fuck.
Here we go, finally.
Another nat 20. What?
See, this is just an example that
Okay.
you fail generally, but when it really comes down to it, you will fuck
Yeah.
shit up.
I guess.
So
Always
30.
fuck shit up. Wow.
And then beam number 3.
If she gets another natural 20, goddamn.
I'll just start crying.
Nah, 19.
Still hits though.
15 force damage on that one.
Nice.
That's so sad. That
I know.
45 points of
Did.
damage on a cantrip. You love to see it. Amazing.
Okay, so that was... Can I do anything as a bonus action? Oh, I know. I'm going to use the other feature of my Gift of the Chromatic Dragon and infuse my weapon with... Yeah, let's stick with cold damage. It's thematically appropriate.
Okay.
So I get an extra d4 cold damage on my weapon attacks
Right on.
for the next minute.
You bet.
That's my turn.
All right. Now, excuse me for 1 second.
It's fine, we gotta hydrate. Thank you. And posture check.
I'm not sure if this is water I'm gonna drink or not, but let's find out.
Straight vodka.
Gin.
Straight gin.
That's what it tasted like.
I call it mother's milk.
I put soda in here. I don't think I mixed it well.
No, no this.
It's all gin at the bottom.
Magic items. There we go.
That's fine.
Burn your eyelashes off.
Ugh. This should be water.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You got this, Jason.
You're doing great.
You're doing amazing. Wait. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Why
The
does he not?
hesitation, though.
No, I
Okay,
had
someone tell me real quick, what
Go and pull
is
my
the
camera out.
supreme healing potion dice number, all that kind of stuff? Because I can't
It's
find it here to do it.
10d4 plus 20, I believe. Let me check fast, but I think that's what that is.
This feels like during Pokemon when you're fighting a gym leader and they use a full restore.
Yeah.
At the very end, you're like,
4.
damn it.
What's a Pokemon?
All right, go to bed, Grandma.
So what is it?
She's out of bed again.
10d4 and what?
Plus 20.
Okay,
Yeah, 10d4 plus 20.
thank you. So 52.
Jeez.
He's gonna need it.
Don't tickle the sleeping dragon. You
Um,
woke it up with kisses.
So now is that. Who would it be? I hate spells. There's too many goddamn options, especially with like fucking magic users out my ass.
I
I'm a very mild magic user.
He's not gonna do that, no. Oh, okay. All right. So, is that 20 feet? Yeah. Rose, at some point you look to Nagheim and you're checking in with him, trying to say like, oh, you know, how you doing? How you holding up?
Nope.
And there's nothing.
Nope. Nah. I fell for it. I was like,
I
oh
know,
no, you're muted.
I was like, oh no, there's something wrong with your mic, Jason.
I saw the lips doing some extra work there, and I'm like, oh, it's mime. It's mime time.
So, where you guys are standing is apparently silenced for the moment. So if you want to put a little 20-foot radius sphere around the area there.
Oh, and I couldn't see where it was coming from.
No, unfortunately. But with that, that is that person's turn. Next up is the assassin.
I think.
What's up?
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
sorry.
about right.
Oh,
That's about
Um,
right, right?
it doesn't say I need to see it. It just says you attempt to interrupt a creature that in the process of casting a spell. So if they're within 60 feet of me, I get to
You have-
stop the spell.
You would
can
need to see them.
casting the spell.
Yes.
It doesn't say anything.
We've
about
done
the
this
spell.
before. Yes, you need to see them. All right. So, next up, I will say. Oh, okay, I'm gonna play this fair because there's so many options here. 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, it says
Very.
one reaction which you can take when you see a creature.
Okay,
Yeah.
it does say that
60
there.
feet. Yeah, it does say it.
All right, Viri, coming at you.
Hello.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Wait, this is the archer down below. Is he baned or anything like that? Do I need to deduct?
I don't
Oh,
believe he was.
wait, oh,
It was
sorry,
no.
I
It's
was
just the
checking
werebear.
some up.
It's all good.
The were-tiger, yeah.
Answered my own question. Does a 17 hit Viria?
Yes.
Okay. So that will be 6 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 28 points of poison damage. But you
I'll
have a
take
thing,
my
don't
reaction to
Okay.
I'm gonna take my reaction to reduce that in half.
you? Okay. So it's just 20 points damage.
Total is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think
Okay.
you succeeded the Constitution throw before, right?
I did, yes.
Okay. So I'll say for the rest of the game, you don't have to make the saves. You've already done that.
Alright.
Next up. Now, unless Rose has one last thing to offer for her new BFF, they're probably just going to peace out.
See you at the tavern, darling.
Goodbye, my love.
I'm gonna ghost you.
Oh, I think we know who the true villain
Oh,
is.
Damn.
Roll 3d6 for psychic damage. Cult, you are up. What are you doing?
Oh my golly gosh. So where Tiger is he jamming out?
He was just getting some distance.
Okay. So I'm gonna let's see here. Yeah, can I vault over this?
Yeah,
The,
absolutely. You're a badass rogue. I'm not gonna deny you
Can
that.
I actually jump on this pillar and then fucking come down on him like a bat out of hell?
You like parkour that shit so well. It's just 1 foot Jackie Chan spin and ha! Yeah, go for it.
Hey, does that give me advantage?
I don't know. Let's see if you fail first.
La 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 la. Where are you, Mentor's hand? Nope, that's equipment.
Hits.
22.
Nice.
Does Does it give me a sneak attack?
The sneak attack? No.
Oh, if I get advantage, then I get sneak attack. But cool, that's fair.
You hit, so if you didn't, I would have said sure.
I've been pushing my bullshit all night. I'm gonna
It's all
bring
good,
it
it's all
back
good.
a little bit.
All right, so
Okay.
13.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my other short sword to attack once again with a nat 20! Oh,
Fuck
of course,
yes!
why? With my regular.
So that's just straight 13?
I don't know.
It does add the crit there, so yeah.
Oh, okay, plus crit. No, only 13 for a nat 20. That's a bummer. Okay.
Man, oh man.
It matters more if I get sneak.
I know, I feel you. It's all good. All right, but with that, anything else? Any movements? Are you staying put? Are you potioning?
Have a bonus action left in me.
Or was your second attack the bonus action?
The second attack is the bonus action.
Okay.
So I just have movement.
Sure.
I'm going to turn to Viria and be like, "What's the play?" And that's me. I'll stick with this guy till he's dead.
Fair enough. Next up, Agnar. Pokes his head out, looks around, tries to take stock of the situation. What do you got, magic boy? What the fuck you gonna do? All right, he's got that, he's got that. You know, yeah, no, that doesn't quite work. But that will. He's gonna do one more fireball. Probably just on the left of Viria, so it could possibly get Cult in there too. Might get the Were-Tiger as well, but I don't think he really cares.
I can't counter spell. I used my reaction already. Ah.
No worries. Do you have one?
I have many, but I'm also silenced.
That's right, I forgot what I did. Shit. Okay. So, fireball coming at you two. If the dice would stop quivering, that would be great. Come on, quiver, quiver. There we go. 23. So if it's a what? It's 20 feet?
It's a 20-foot spear.
Okay,
Yeah.
so very right beside you here. How, because I don't know the tools or anything like that. Can you go around 20 feet and see if we get the Were-Tiger in there as well?
Where's the center of it?
Yeah, the
Right
tiger.
there.
Tiger's 15 away.
Yeah, he is inside.
He's in it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so what did I say? 20 points? No, 23.
Dex save though?
Yep.
That's my dex save. 20 is my dex.
Call.
21.
Nice. So half the damage for both of you.
No damage for me.
Hey, evasion. Sweet.
So that would be 11.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. And then, once again, he's going to peace out back into the mist. And we are at the top with Nagheim.
Nagheim is annoyingly so gonna move 30? Is that my speed? Yes, 30. Oh, I hate when they do that. And I'm going to hold a spell
Okay,
for when Agnar comes out again.
fair enough.
Oh, Jason, my
Hi.
mistake. Where Tiger wouldn't have taken that, I believe. 'Cause it's 20 foot. Is
Yeah,
it?
he would have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it radius
15.
or diameter?
Radius.
it's radius.
Same with the silence
Okay,
spell.
never mind then. We're good.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, because I saw 20-foot diameter
Uh,
in the chat, and I'm like, those are not the same words, the same measurements. So.
I'm pretty sure the silence spell would be a lot bigger, but it doesn't matter. You're out of the range, so we're all good. Right on. So
Yeah.
Nagheim, anything else? You're just holding your spell?
I'm using my action to hold the spell, and I'm going to send Albert to do the help action on that werebear, so the next person, or werewolf, tiger.
Yeah.
So, whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Werewolf, tiger, bear, oh my,
Oh my! I was about to
Oh
make
my.
that joke.
We were
But,
destined to be friends, you guys. Come on now.
One thing you notice, Viri, is the dark magical energy is around Nagheim's eyes again.
All right, Rose, you are up.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
She's 55 feet of movement, but with haste, my movement is
And with
doubled.
taste. Come on now.
And
She
also
does
I
it with
have-
style and
Yes,
grace.
she does.
So I go like,
Style and grace.
She's beauty and she's grace.
Grace. And we form a flanking formation.
Fuck yes.
Call tonight. So then I will attack
Go for it.
with Voltric. And I believe Nangaheim just did something.
You have advantage anyway because you did flanking, so.
So triple advantage.
Hits.
I'm gonna roll again for that advantage.
Oh, baby.
Hits.
23. Go.
Colt goes into his waiting animation, pulls out his phone.
Well, as you're looking at your phone, you get a blood and guts splashed into your eye as that creature is just decimated.
Oh, it's dead. Oh,
It
okay.
is.
Oh, sad. All right. Well, I only have my bonus action left, so I'm gonna activate my aura.
Oh, shucky darn shucky.
Anyone in 10 feet of me gets 4 temporary hit points. So call.
That's you, Colt.
Yay!
That is not
That's
something to
me.
sneeze at. Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
never sneeze at that shit.
Yeah.
It's a bit late in the fight, but like, you know.
Anything else you're doing, Rose? Any more movement or anything?
Well, I still have an attack that I... Actually, no, I have 2 attacks that I could do, but I'm gonna hold one if someone appears and wants to play shove an axe in your cranium.
It's a good game. Right on. All right. It is Thorndyke's turn. Whew. All right. Let's see. He is going to... Yeah. He is gonna pop out. Where are you? There you are. Right there. And he's gonna see Viri and Nagheim. And he's gonna use a sorcerer point to double up and cast lightning bolt at 5th level at each of you.
Counterspell.
At 5th level?
No, I have to make a roll.
Okay.
So it is 8 plus 9, so that is 17.
18.
You did it at 8th level?
You did it at 5th level.
Yeah,
It's 10 plus your spell level.
it's 10
Oh,
plus
I thought
the
it was
spell
the
level,
DC.
So,
I'm so sorry.
no, so
sorry.
His counters, or I would just stop one of them, I guess,
Wait a minute.
because I roll plus my spell attack.
Cool.
So I don't know if it does both, but it's gonna stop the one going to me. At
Fair
least.
enough. All right.
I'm wearing armor that gives me resistance. It's fine.
Roll a d20. Nagheim.
Oh god. Panic. 16.
Stops both.
Oh,
Nice.
Way! Tight.
And you just kind of see him roll his one eye. And then he goes back into the mist
The
again.
effect does.
But out of
doesn't
all
really
of it,
work.
it's the whole thing when Nagheim did the counterspell. Nagheim didn't even give him the time of day. It was just the spell was weaved, and Nagheim has a goal and is just not focusing on him.
You bet. All right. With that, Viri, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm moving forward because I know he's in there.
Mhm.
So I'll move my full 30 feet. And as I move up to this this guy with the crossbow, how do words, I'm going to take an action to hit him with my sword.
Go for it.
Looks really, really cool and stuff. So 24.
Hits.
Neato!
Neato. Okay. Okay. So 14 plus 5 because life drinker. So 19, and I get to roll a d4.
One of these days, I'm going to learn my lesson. As soon as I see the number, I start typing in the damage, and she's like, plus this. Oh, fuck. And then plus this. God damn it.
Yeah, no.
Let's wait for the total.
Yeah.
The stacks, yo. So 19 plus 3, 23.
21.
22, sorry.
22, yeah.
Yeah, 5 of that was necrotic, 3 of that was cold, and the rest is slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Attack number 2. That hits.
Yes.
17 slashing plus 5 necrotic. Plus 2 cold. So 24.
He had 11 hit points left.
So Viria just walks up and like I guess he tries to like take a swipe at her, and she just like blocks the first attack, chops his arm off, and then just bitch slaps him with the other arm, and then tosses the arm and turns to look at the dragon skull.
With their dying breath, they turn to you and go, I'm a woman. How dare you? I know I have packs, but don't label me.
You are nothing.
Awesome.
This gal then.
Anything else on your turn?
I still have a bonus action. Let's see. There's something else I can do. Oh yes, I am definitely, because I have my gauntlet back, well, arm, but it's a gauntlet in the inventory. I'm going to hold my bonus action as a charged reaction that will allow me to use 2d6 to reduce the oncoming damage of a successful melee attack against me.
Cool. Right on. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Coolio. All right. I will say, since you're right there, make a perception check, please.
Yeah.
How's that go again? One more time?
Oh, back to basics.
No worries. Sure, why not? Nagheim, I'd like you to make a charisma saving throw. You have to beat a 16.
18.
Brilliant.
Okay.
All right. With that, Cult, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm no threat. Let's see here. So Viria's staring into the mouth of the dragon.
The dragon,
The dragon. So
Cry of the dragon.
I'm going to go on the other side. Go here. And Colt's just like, he's gonna ready an attack if something comes out
Okay.
of the mouth. And he's just gonna look at Barry and goes, we going in?
Well, if they're not coming out, I'm going after them.
Let's do it.
Right on.
What if we just trap them?
Oh.
Apparently, we've had a hard time finishing things, and that kind of sticks in my craw a little bit. Let's finish this one.
Thorndyke. Not Agno, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. Yeah, of course.
Perfect. All right. With that, speaking of, on Agnar's turn, Foop.
And dominate person is on him.
On who?
Agnar, because I was holding my action for when he showed up.
Okay.
So
What's
it's to make
the
a wisdom
DC?
saving throw of 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. He succeeds.
With a 9?
With something.
Look at his cheeky face. He's got plans.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a spell, I take it?
Was that? Uh-huh.
Wasn't a spell?
Not that you saw. Nope. All right. So that was your That was your action or your reaction?
It was my action that I held.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And with that, he is going to head on up the stairs, out of sight. And whose turn is it now? Come on, mouse. Oh my god, you have to cycle through the dead people? They're dead! Nakheim, it's your turn. Where'd the music go?
Well, I guess I can try this. Thorndyke has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
17's the DC.
And he will use a legendary action, or sorry, legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay. I was trying to polymorph them.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That's my turn.
That's you? Any movement or anything?
No way in hell I'm going closer. I'm almost dead.
I'm just asking. Rose, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
Speaking of hellos, I'm gonna go say hello with my axe to Mr. Thorndyke over here.
Cool, cool.
I did the math at the
For sure.
under 90, so we're good. As I go and I run along, I'm gonna like run along to do like an enemy jump attack to attack with Voltric.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if I attack him strong enough to finish him, I would like to keep him at 1 HP.
We'll see.
Remember that healing potion that we don't know about. Don't remember
Okay.
it. We don't know about it.
You're still raging, right?
I am.
Okay. Oh, that's just a hit.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
It's okay, because I hit again.
You have to. Go for it. That hits. There we go.
Boop.
Excellent. 17.
Yes. And we're gonna do another one.
Another one.
Hits. There's 16. Perfect.
That's my turn.
Excellent. And you're staying there?
Yes.
That was with Voldrick or Vuvu? Because I don't think you're in range.
I'm in Voltric. Sorry, I thought I moved right there.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool. All right. Next up,
Thank you.
it is Thorndyke. Let's see here. Does he want to do anything with this? He does have that. Hmm. Yeah. Well, let me be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine, you fucker.
What?
Jason's just been arguing with himself.
Yeah.
And his NPCs the whole game.
Christ almighty.
Why do you have magic? What are spells?
So, I will say, Rose, you get an attack of opportunity.
Woo! Natural 20.
Fuck yes, do it up.
Boom.
If you have Bloodburst, I'm begging you.
I will bloodburst.
Yes.
Third. Oh, you
Okay.
motherfucker! I'm trying to get away, and I'm not letting that happen.
Now, that stuff isn't doubled, right?
Yeah, I don't know how does crit work.
So,
It
I'll
didn't
do
all
it
the
for you.
crits.
I don't know that it does. For
No,
like, it
something-
varies between people because, like, it shows up on cults. It
It's-
doesn't show up on hers.
Any dice that you roll for damage gets doubled. Any dice. That's all I know for crit. I don't know why Rose's doesn't show up when
It's
she
probably
crits.
because they're not all together.
Oh, fair enough. All right, so 18 times 2, 36, plus 3 of the rage, so that's 39, plus 16 for Bloodburst, because that's dice too, that's damage, doubled as well. The fuck did I say? So 45, 55 points of damage on an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome. All right. But,
That's what you get, half face.
wow. Way to shame somebody.
Well, that's what happened. They stole very sharp. They put it in their face, and then there you go.
I believe he's in the zone of silence, unless that was taken away.
He is, because he was running. But then
See, he
Shink,
can't
shink.
even clap back.
teleports right behind you. Does a 20 hit?
If it matches, it hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then yes, it hits.
Cox.
I won't bother with shield.
Okay. 54.
I am down.
Okay. And 5, 10, 15, 20. And then with his remaining 5, 10, 20, he's gonna go there. All right. That is Thorndyke's turn. Wait, he has a bonus action. Shit. What does he have? I don't want to do this, but he would sensibly, so I'm like, fuck. Okay. What's the greater healing potion? Is that just 4 plus 4?
I believe so. It's 4d4 plus 8 though, I think. Plus 4 is the
Oh, okay.
normal one.
So 17. Okay. Thank you. All right. Next up. Ooh, this is fun. You guys finally see someone appear as they are thrown down the stairs. And you see the cleric, who has been invisible this entire time,
What the fuck?
stumble towards the base of the stairwell right behind Rose. And
Do I get it? Oh, no.
well, they're not in range of you, unfortunately. Unless you do, no, because Veri's got that axe. Never mind. I'm gonna answer my own questions now. He's gonna stand up for half his movement. He's gonna shit his pants. And he is going to look at Rose, because she's right there, and guiding bolt you right up the butt.
Also, it's a plus 4 for the greater healing potion. I was wrong. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Remind me of that after I do this.
Yeah.
So if they are, no, it's just that on a hit, so I have to roll a strike. Rose. Where the hell is it? There we go. Rose, does a 21 hit you?
Unfortunately.
Okay. So you
For that.
take 19 points of radiant damage.
Is that divided by 2?
No,
Gross.
it's only like physical damage that you do that. But yeah, half their movement, and then he's gonna kind of freak out in 5, 10, 15, right there. And that is his turn. Colt, you are up.
Mother. Oh, crumbs. What would it be if I extended my hand and asked for like a healing potion from Viriab?
Free action.
Give me that
I
healing
have-
potion.
Rose gave me one, and it's like on my belt.
I know that. Oh, it's on your belt, so it'd be visible. Okay. If that's okay.
Because I mean, if he does want it,
Well, you were too late. They died.
Damn it.
if
Sorry
he
to
wants
say.
it, I'll give it to him. It's just that I don't know. I don't know if
Oh,
I
yeah,
can do
I don't
that
know if
like
that works
now.
as-
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry
Roll a
about it.
d20.
Oh.
Anything above a
Woohoo.
10, you see it on Nagheim.
Oh, cool. I'm done with that.
Uh,
La, la, la.
Hey, Viri.
Yuri, give me a potion. How do you want to play this? Can she just toss me the potion since they're free actions?
Yeah.
Or... Yay! I will take it.
well, which one do you want?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Jesus. If we're debating this, it's going to cost something.
Take this. You gave me a superior, so take the superior.
Yeah, I'll take superior. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
8d4 plus 8. Oh yeah, Jason plus 4.
Oh, thank you.
Not plus 8.
-4.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
And I'm gonna go and slide on my knees towards Nagheim and cram a healing potion down their gullets.
Awesome.
Which I will roll. Alright. Oh, where are you? Shitbag.
They're on the ground, currently dying. Have some respect.
Damn it! Where'd it go? I just added it.
What is it?
Okay.
Because you can just roll the dice. Don't worry about the spell
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
What is a superior again? That's what I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find it.
Is it 8d4 plus 8, I believe? Because Supreme is the big one.
Superior, yeah, Superior is 8d4 plus 8, I believe.
Okay.
And Supreme is 10 plus 20?
Yeah.
Such a big jump.
So that's. Wait. Shit. Ignore that.
17.
Ignore that.
Plus
That's
8, so 25?
D8s. No. Ignore it.
Oh.
Ignore it. Please ignore it. It's 8d4, correct?
Yeah.
So that's. There we go. So 19 plus
8.
8.
So 27.
7.
There you
Great.
go.
That's even better, I think.
Math.
I'm so over this dying thing.
I mean, technically you're not dying. You just get knocked out several times.
What else are you doing?
And that would be my action to feed them the potion. And I have a bonus
Is
action.
it? I thought.
Use.
I can't remember if we said feeding each other was a bonus as well.
I think you said it was a bonus, but I don't know. I've gotten.
Let's go with that. I don't think
think
that's, a big thing. So, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my action to guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Thorndyke up the butt because it gives the next person who attacks them advantage.
Nice.
Come on, baby. Okay, there it cast.
So 7 points or 12? Which you did it
Wait,
twice.
No. Yeah. Okay. The first one.
First one, 19 to
I
hit,
don't know.
12 points of radiant damage. Got it.
Okay. I don't know where that.
Is it that you get nervous that it doesn't pop up right away and you press it again? Is that what's
I
happening?
pressed it again. It used to make a sound, it doesn't make a sound anymore.
It's
so
just
I
delayed,
said,
I think. Yeah, no worries.
Hey, did we skip my turn?
I have no idea.
Because Thorndyke went and then Colt went. I'm between the two of them.
I just pushed the buttons. We totally did. So, yeah.
Like, wait a minute. It's been a while since I've done something.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
You got distracted by trying to find the potion.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do you now then, because Agnar is nowhere to be seen. So,
Sorry. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to move. How far away are you from me? 50 feet? Okay. I'm going to move 30 feet in Thorndyke's direction.
That means that's radiant damage.
get up on that sarcophagus. Come on now.
Okay.
That's
cool.
the action shot.
I'm gonna, yeah, she's gonna like run, leap onto the sarcophagus, and just as she's about to leap off of it, she just vanishes and reappears next to Thorndyke. Since he's hexed, I can use my bonus action to teleport up to him.
Fuck
and
yes.
as I do reappear, I'm going to, yeah, with my sword.
Yeah,
Or
with your sword?
Yeah, with my swords.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
And you get advantage.
25. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get
12.
advantage. You can go for a nat 20.
Oh, okay. I'll do
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right.
That's Guiding Bolt, baby.
That's true. Ugh, so close.
Bigger hit though.
Okay.
So 12,
It's still, yeah, 12 plus 4 because he's cursed,
right?
plus 5 for Life Drinker. So plus 5 necrotic, and then a d4 of cold, so 4
Total?
for the cold damage. So 12 plus 4, that's 16, plus 5, 21, plus 4, 25 total damage. On that first hit.
I'm finally learning. All right.
And
First hit.
second hit,
Go for it.
23?
Hits.
I think that hits, yeah. So 15 plus 4, 19, plus 5, 24, plus a d4. 26 total damage.
Nice. And you got a third hit?
No.
Just the two?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Can I not kill him yet? Or maybe, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Fuck. Wait, I was not expecting this. I did not come up with... Can we say that while I was running up to the sarcophagus, and like, as I stepped up, I threw my sword at him, because throwing your sword always works. And then he like took in the chest, I teleported, just like, I'll tell him like, was your greed worth it? And then just like remove the sword, another slashing arc. Ooh.
So as you do, the sword cuts through with ease. The rest of you, if you're looking in various direction, you see just this spray of blood go across the stone and the ceiling, as from navel to clavicle, where he was run through all the ribs and lungs and all the viscera in between. She pulls the blade right through his body. He takes 1, 2, drops to a knee, and his head has a sickening crack as it hits the frozen ground. And with that, the next person up, I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, essentially combat would be over, except for the cleric, who looks like he's not in a fighting mood anymore.
Can I do something to the cleric?
You can.
That's the name of my next comic.
I would like to run up to the cleric and grapple them
Okay.
and just be, heal us, stand down, and intimidate them into healing us.
Okay.
That's
Roll
so
an
good.
intimidation check.
And no one will know of your
Oh no, we lost the tail end of that, Fred.
That's
Oh,
okay,
they're
because
saying,
the
like, no
11
one will
catches
know
it.
No one will know of your involvement.
Oh god, he did it
Oh, wait.
again.
Yeah, don't worry. She rolled an 11, so it's not that intimidating anyway.
Okay, fine. If it doesn't work, then I'd like to shove them.
Sure.
Just like, shove them.
No.
Fine, if you want to heal us.
And as soon as you shove them down, they disappear.
Lame.
But the battle is over. There's a bunch of bodies scattered around the whole place,
Yeah.
as well as Thorndyke. What is everybody doing?
Should we loot them?
I mean, we're in a tomb. That's what you do in a tomb, right?
I'll be right back. And Colt's going to head towards the skull
Mm-hmm.
and shout into the mouth because he doesn't want to die of coldness. Agnar,
No,
come out,
he went up the
please.
stairs.
What? Oh,
This
shit.
fucking
Oh, God.
tracks. This tracks, you dumbass.
Yes, keep it. Just
Yeah.
having Colt shout
So,
into like an
yes.
empty. Like,
I'm gonna leave that as is. So you're just gonna stand there and keep shouting into this thing. I love it.
He turns back to Nagheim and goes, I mean, Thorndyke's dead. The spell should be broken, right?
I used a rather powerful spell to remove magical effects, and it did not work. So, if it is I'm not sure what he did, but if he has changed the core of his memory, it would be it could be a permanent thing. I'm not sure what
So he
spell
takes
was
out
used.
he takes out Mentor's hand and is about to go ahead in to get
Colt,
him.
Colt, he's upstairs.
When did that happen?
Uh,
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
30 seconds ago,
I mean, a lot happened
was
in this
I?
fight. That's fine.
staring at the skull.
Okay. All right. He's going to loot whatever bodies are in this area.
Fair enough.
We should loot quickly and then try to run after him. Because if he gets out there and tells his troop what's happening, there'll be more people for us to deal with.
How many folks are still in the tomb?
Now
Uh,
Idea.
3 bodies and Thorndyke. So 4 bodies
And-
technically.
And upstairs?
Upstairs, you don't know.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
I
let's
would
get to
know.
looting.
So who's doing what?
I'm-
Based off what we've seen, not what might actually be up there.
Again, what are we doing?
Looting.
Right. Make
Yeah,
an
I'm
investigation
just-
check.
I'm going to heal myself.
Go for it.
oh no.
13?
Okay. So,
Didn't you guide yourself?
I forgot. Oh God, I haven't played D&D in 2 weeks.
so the bodies that Rose inspects, you don't find anything really. I mean, there's like some crossbows, but you're not into that kind of stuff, so you just kind of kick it away. Cult, you are closer to some of the other whatchamadings, archers, assassin guys. And I think one of the were-tigers is over there as well. Looking at those bodies, the were-tiger doesn't have anything on him. Same thing with this archer. You find a light crossbow with some poison darts and a short sword, not a short sword, excuse me, a dagger with poison effects on it as well.
Do I know enough about poisons to know that will this poison last? Can I?
It's kind of like a poisoned arrow. It's a one-time use kind of thing.
But will the poison dry up and become useless over time?
Oh, I say they're kind of like sheathed in it, so it's not like it's just
Okay.
hanging there. Yeah.
He's going to work to get the darts off and just compare the light crossbows, take the better one,
Sure.
and take the dagger and exchange the poison dagger for his regular dagger outside of the wrist pocket.
Cool. So I don't know if they differentiate it in D&D Beyond between poison dagger, which is just like a constant stabby thing, or a one-time use one, but just make a note that it is the one-time use.
Yep.
Okay. And you got a free dagger.
Usually you have to coat the dagger in the poison.
Mhm.
You-
I'd say this
From the
one,
device.
if you want... No, we'll say one-time use. It's just a trick weapon kind of thing. Anybody else?
I'm looking down to Thorndyke,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just kind of start hesitantly a bit, just looking at the situation with the empty eye socket and the crystal and stuff.
Okay.
Fuck is up with that?
That's where his face used to be.
Yes. But am I like sensing anything from that, considering
No.
the whole shard story? No? Okay.
Anything else?
Well, do you want to take those shards?
Can I?
What are you
He's not
asking?
using them. Doesn't he have a shard in it, like another shard on him, or were they all like expelled from his body?
Yeah. They're all in
Okay.
Viria.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, when you got the shard, he pulled it out of his skull.
Yeah, I know. I thought I got my original one back, but that was it. Okay.
No, you've got 3 now.
Damn. Okay.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll still kind of look him over. If he has anything of note, I will obviously
Guidance.
loot.
Roll an investigation check.
with guidance. You have a bird looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, we're out of battle, so I'm useless again.
Oh.
Well, you. Aww.
7.
You are a little preoccupied with his face
Yeah.
to be doing a respectable investigation, unfortunately.
Also generally preoccupied and rattled, so.
Yeah.
Would I be able to
It's up to you.
come over? I would like to look him over.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Guidance. Natural 20.
Thank
so
fucking God!
27. Nagheim just
Okay,
comes over and
okay.
it's like,
Let's stop
you missed
attacking the
all of
bad
this.
rolls.
Just me shitting my pants over here. Don't worry about it. All right. So, with that, you find a number of things on this dead individual. Let me change that. There we go. So, you find a blade of 1,000 cuts. Now, that is something I don't know if it is in Beyond 20 or D&D Beyond, but if it's not, I will send it to you guys. You remember him speeding around the place at one point, and you look down. He is wearing boots of speed.
Okay.
And you also notice a couple of armaments and jewelry that he is wearing. And since I don't think you've come across any of those, you might have to do an identify at some point.
Okay.
But do
And
mark
how-
down that you have 3 other items, question mark.
Do we want to put the stuff in the bag of holding?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. He has one on him.
And bag of holding.
Yeah, someone was planning on you guys not buying one yet again, so I gave them all bags of holding.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Just in case.
I'll
And
just
All useless now.
take that bag of holding
Right.
and fix it onto my waist, and then I will put everything in it for now.
and put another question mark beside the word gold.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep, I have
All
that
right.
all written down. I'm going to add. Also, the Blade of 1,000 Cuts is in there,
Cool.
so. But I
Gonna
it all
have to
written down.
double check it because I know mine's a homebrew kind of thing, but might be the one that I'm thinking of. But I will double check that. Now, as you all kind of take a collective breath of relief that this has kind of ended in your favor, and you have a few items underneath your belt as well as the dragon shard that you came all this way to retrieve. We're gonna see where this goes next week.
Whoa! Holy shit.
Because it is getting super duper late.
True.
Yeah.
The
All right.
combat
Well,
tech
thank
is
you
great.
everybody for joining us tonight. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for hanging out in the chat and participating and everything. Sorry I didn't get to look over to any of the chat tonight. It was just too many things.
There was a lot. There was
Yeah.
a lot.
All right, but we will be
So
here.
good.
Yeah, we will be here next week. So please join us then, same time as usual. And as we always like to say at the end of our show,
Have safe
Have safe
sex. Have safe
sex.
sex.
Have the
safe
safest
sex.
sex.
Have safe
Keep the
sex.
condom.
Have safe sex.